Morning, morning, morning. Kathy, just me, Gina, Gingerlocks Mom. Happy Friday, TGIF. How are you guys? How are you, Kathy? Gingerlocks Mom, how did it go yesterday? I know I asked you last night, but I'm asking you again. I hope it all went well. Let's see. Am I live? Am I live? I always have to check because I'm such an idiot. Oh, okay, there, that's better. So, how are you guys this day before the weekend? This is my weekend of the birthday party, the big roller skating birthday party. So definitely troubles with my veins. Otherwise, I'm okay. Thank you very much. You're welcome, honey. I was thinking about you all day yesterday. I know they have troubles catching a vein for you. Heidi, good morning. How's my new grandma doing today? My new beautiful grandma. This was her fifth grandchild, and she is gorgeous. So, what do you guys? Anybody got good plans for the weekend? I don't. Well, other than going up north, because it's supposed to be warm this weekend. So I'm hoping it's warm there, but it's not always warm there when it's warm here. Thank you. The doctor insists I have a port until he realized they have stimulator in my spine, so I am not allowed to have a port. Oh God, that's so they just have to poke you until they get it right, right? Ugh, sucks. You know, I don't know. I know in the hospital the nurses couldn't get my vein either, and they had to actually get a doctor to give me an IV or put the IV in me because they couldn't do it. But nothing like you go through, nothing compared to what you go through. And I'm just so sorry about that you have to go through that. The anesthesiologist just did it yesterday. Yeah. Hi, Republican Ash. How are you? Nice to see you this morning. It's pretty early where you are, Missy. Why aren't you in bed resting? Hi, Mel Barrow. Mel. I'm just going to call you Mel. Hi, Mel. Oh, so yesterday someone told me about this freaking movie. Hi, Misdemeanor. How are you? So someone told me about this movie, this like human centipede movie. So I watched it. Grossest, don't watch it. Grossest movie I have ever seen in my life. Do not watch the human centipede. It is disgusting. It was disgusting, Mel. It's like, oh my God. Hi, Patricia. How are you, sweetheart? I'm so glad you're in here. Lovely to see you. So yeah, so we're gonna leave tomorrow morning. We're going to leave in the morning, and his birthday party is in the afternoon, and it takes us about 3 hours to get there. So so it is going to be a nice drive. It's usually a pretty nice drive. That's my husband and I just talk in the car. So because when I'm on YouTube here, he says I look at him like deer in the headlights because I'm watching YouTube and he's talking to me. He goes, "You're never listening to me. You're listening to." Good morning, Blonde. Oh yes, I wanted to say this too. Here's the thing. I took a lot of wrenches, only because I had like I think it was almost 40 wrenches. So I took some wrenches, but there's no hard feelings. I didn't take wrenches because, because I don't like you. I didn't take wrenches because, it's just that I had way too many. So I don't plan on getting, um, what happened the other day. But if it happens, I will give out wrenches again. But for now, I just had too many. I just really had too many. And that happened to me before. So, you know, so I'm just giving out a few. So if your wrench is gone, it's not, I have no hard feelings. I just wanted to make that perfectly clear. You know, it I just clicked off a few names and there was no hard feelings about that. I hope you don't, there's no hard feelings, that you guys don't take issue with it. So anyways, yeah, so that's what we're doing this weekend. Oh, Blombe says, "Oh, no, 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 no. I completely understand. I get it, Miss Carla. Yeah, Blombe, it's not nothing against anybody. Seriously, I have nothing against anybody. It's just that I had so many, and I went. There's certain words I had to block, and there was I had to go into the whole YouTube studio and do a bunch of stuff. And you should see my block list. Oh no, holy shit! It's huge. I don't even know who's all in there. I was looking at the names and there are names that like I didn't even recognize. So yeah, so there was that. It's like such a pain. Like I don't even know if I've got that AdSense working. I don't even know how that works. So I was trying to figure that out last night when my husband got home. And if anybody knows how that works, because I've got the super chat, I turned the super chat on, but I don't know if I got that AdSense thing working. I really don't know how that works. After all the trolls, I'm sure you got tons on the block list. Oh my God, Gingerlocks Mom. There's like, oh, I bet you there's over 100 people on that block list. And I have no idea who these people are. Like, I don't. I really don't. But so I cleaned up a little bit because I just didn't want that many people. Like, it's just like, it was overwhelming, to be honest with you. So, yeah, but I just don't want anybody to take issue or think that I don't like them or I took their rent because, I don't trust them or, had nothing to do with that, honestly. It's just that it was just too much. And I did it once before. I took everybody's wrench and just wrenched up people as they came in. But, there was a few people in there, so I just kept a few wrenches of people that I know that come in regularly and stuff. And I just like clicked off. Um, oh, Blombe says with things that have happened, I get it. Yeah, there's been so much that's happened to me in the last little while. And I'm getting past it. Honestly, it is what it is. And, you have to go with the flow and learn by your mistakes. And I'm thinking I'm learning every day. So, you know, when you learn by your mistakes, you learn because you won't make that mistake again. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. But anyways, enough about me. What about you guys? Anybody got great plans for the weekend? I'm just gonna read comments for a little bit. You know me. I'm the comment reader. Yeah, with the things that have happened, you get it. And I know it's just like I don't want anybody to get any hard feelings because how are you feeling, Blonde Bay, by the way? I'm always up, but grandbabies keep me busy in the mornings, but they aren't up yet. So I get to be here and listen and watch for now. Oh, well, I'm glad you did, Patricia. Patricia, by the way, is a good friend of mine from Facebook, and I just love her. And I don't know, how did you find my channel, Patricia? Did I tell you about it, or I can't remember how you found my channel, but I might have told you about it. I told a few people about it on Facebook. No special plans this weekend. Getting the hubs off to work. Yeah, me too, misdemeanor. That's why I'm up so early every morning because I get up with my husband every morning, make him his coffee while he's taking the shower because he doesn't eat. Um, have you put a PayPal link in as Google takes so much of the super chat? So PayPal better gives you all money. Someone tips you. No, I haven't. I just didn't want to go that way. I just like I really am not doing this for money. This super chat is going towards, sure, hon. So, what was I saying? Oh, the PayPal thing. This wasn't like I wanted to see if I could get it working first to start with because I'm so freaking dumb about this stuff. Because I never knew, like when I got accepted, like I applied for it and I didn't think I'd get accepted because I really have a nothing channel. And when they accepted me into the program, I decided I just played around with it, and I didn't even know when this was working that it was working. Hi, Kathy. Yeah, definitely. Well, I think they have them there. So yeah, definitely this time. Well, yeah, but I need a butt pad because the last time I fell on my butt. Super good. I'm glad I saw you. There you go, honey. Um, so yeah, the last time I fell on my butt, so I didn't have butt pads. I should like attach a pillow to my butt because I have the boniest butt. So yeah, butt pads exactly. Because my feet, both feet went up in the air and I fell flat on my ass. Oops, my butt. Someone asked me not to swear in here, and I'm trying to watch my mouth. I don't think I swear that much compared to other people, but yeah, I try not to anyways. But if I offend people by swearing, just please let me know in the comments if I've offended you in any way, because I think that sucks. Like, I'm not here to offend people. I really am not. And I feel bad if I've offended people, but that's just me. So here goes my running nose again. Every morning I come downstairs. I don't know what it is, but my nose runs. So next house we have is going to be one floor. I do not want an upstairs in my next house. I'm going to Yuma, Arizona, and Phoenix today. Patricia, that's where your child is living, right? You go there every year. Um, I know I can't. And I got some flack yesterday about having German lady on my panel. So, and I like her. I think she's funny, but you know, Donna Donna Marie. Hey girl, hey Carla, you young thing. Donna Marie, you're funny. Actually, I've been called an old bat, but that's okay. You know what? What's the alternative of being an old bat? Love you too. No, you didn't. I'm your secret stalker. I heard, I heard I'm a stalker on Facebook, but whatever. I think it's funny. Oh, I don't know about that. It doesn't matter, Donna Marie. Age is just a number. I mean, you are what you can't change your age. So, I have a healthy marriage. I have we have a good life. So I'm not worried about people saying things about me. I like the German lady. Yeah, bluebird on your shoulder. Say, yeah, she's funny. She gets a little risque, let's say, at times. I was a little embarrassed yesterday, but that's just me because I get embarrassed like stuff like that. Grizzle, this was recommended to me for gaming. Do you play? No, I don't, Grizzle. I really don't. So you should find another channel. I'm not trying to be rude, but I don't know who put me in a gaming link. So But definitely no. No, this is not a gaming channel. Never. I am not a gaming person because I don't play games in life either. You are only as old as the person you are feeling, misdemeanor. Oh my God. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, and my husband's younger than me, so it's silly. You know, we have to just go with the flow, and that's it. I'm sorry, I'm just distracted a little bit. I was looking at something. Watch Carla, she's going to be playing Fortnite soon. Fortnite. I've heard that that's addicting. But no, I'm not a game person. I just we have on what is it we have here? I can't remember. But me and my husband do like the bowling game and stuff every once in a while, and the golfing game because we golf, or we used to. I used to before my shoulder and my staph infection, and when I had to have an operation. I was shocked to see Blood X in here. Um, yeah, and he came up on my panel. Like, see, I know Kim A, and Kim A told me about his channel. So she said, well, sub to him. So I subbed to him, and I just got a kick out of him. So I didn't know that he, had subbed me back and was coming and was watching me. But I went into his channel one day because I like the way he says, you didn't have to do it, but you did. I just love hearing him say that. So I went in, hi, Mandy. So I went into his channel one day and he said, oh, he said something about, he asked me what I do. And I said, I just do like, I go on in the morning. Oh, he said, I'll check you out one of these days. So yeah, so him and his wife came in here yesterday. He is a cool guy. I really like him. He's very nice. So he's very, very nice. So yeah, I was kind of surprised that he came in here and checked me out. But it was nice. It was nice. And I haven't had him on my panel, so. And then when he said he knew you, I'm like, holy cow. So yeah. So he got a few subs out of that yesterday, which is good. I'm glad. And he was happy. So I gotta turn the heat down. Hot again. I'm having one of my freaking numerous hot flashes. So how are you guys today? I'm fine. I'm just looking at something. Yeah, I'm just looking at something. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. So what was I saying? I'm checking my email actually. Sorry guys, I'm not trying to be rude. I get distracted sometimes. You've been a subscriber of him since last spring. I just found his channel through Kim. Kim says, "Oh, check him out." So I went over there and I watched for a little bit, and I thought, this guy is so funny. Like when he was howling at he was, when I went in there, he was in a car and he was like howling or something at the moon. And I was like, this guy is funny. So I went in there and he like promotes, I don't know if he promotes your channel. He gets people, in there talking to each other. It's kind of fun. It's kind of a different thing. I like Kim A. Yeah, she was in here. I think she was in here yesterday, Gingerlocks Mom. She is a nice person. I really like her. So I like a lot of people. I like all you guys. Hopefully I'm not going to have a bunch of gamers in here this morning. Like, cross your fingers, everybody. So anyways, getting back to that movie I saw yesterday, please do not watch The Human Centipede. It is the worst freaking, the grossest, disgusting movie I have ever seen in my life. Yeah, she is a nice person. She's a really nice person. She doesn't get into the whole like this side or that side. She's on her own side. And I respect that. Do I think I'm welcome everywhere? No, I don't. But, I stay out of chats where I'm not welcome, so I'm okay. But on the most part, I don't really have anything against anybody that I will talk about publicly. Did you get that clock from the Black Forest? It came from Germany, so I don't know. My husband's had it for many years before he even met me. So I know it came from Germany. So you mean the cuckoo clock in the back? Got it from his brother who was stationed in Germany. He was in the reserves and in Germany, and he brought that back for my husband. But that was long, long, long time ago. That's all I know about it. I mean, I don't really know much more about it. It's not working right now. Well, he doesn't. It works, but he hasn't got it working right now. Welcome back, Misdemeanor. Did you get hubby off to work nice and quickly? So nobody answered me. What are you guys doing this weekend? I'm very interested. We'll probably end up taking them out for dinner and, just doing the whole dinners with family stuff so they don't have to cook. The only problem with us going up there is I never sleep good. I never sleep good when I'm there. I bring a mattress when I go because they don't have an extra bed. And I can never sleep good on an air mattress. So we have a really comfortable air mattress. It's just I don't sleep good. I don't sleep good when I'm not sleeping in my bed. Yeah, but he got it years and years ago, so I don't know how expensive it was. You're getting your kids ready for school. Yeah, I do too. I really do. They're beautiful. Yeah, they're beautiful. So it's supposed to be only a high of 35 today. So it's cold, but then the weekend here is supposed to be like 50, up in the 50s. So it's like such weird weather lately. But I don't know up north if it's going to be warmer or colder or what it's going to be. So I'll have to see about all that. Okay, Patricia, you have a good day too. Yes, TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. I like Fridays, but I don't know why because I don't work. I just because I guess because my husband's off in the week on the weekends, and then I know I'm not. We're going to do stuff and go places and stuff. Nothing here too exciting. Snowy and cold. Yeah, it's not snowy here as you can see. I don't know behind me if you can see. It's sunny. Kathy says you are going to roller skate and sleep over. Yikes. Yeah. Yeah, my poor but I hope I don't fall. I'm gonna try. I mean, I am gonna try the whole roller skating thing, but I don't know. When you've never roller skated, like I can ice skate. I find ice skating easy, but roller skating, oh, I'm not good. Because I never roller skated. Like I was never into roller skating, never went to roller skating rinks. You should see like his other grandma. She can just like move. She always roller skated, so she can really move. So we'll have to see. It should be fun. The kids will have fun. You want? Okay, I will. I don't want to, but I will. I'll have my husband take some pictures of me roller skating. Oh my God. And post them in my community page. That should be funny. Supposedly high of 56 here today, but with humidity, 1,000,000,000% or something like that. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be like 56, but it said in the 50s, so it's gonna be quite warm. So I turned the heat down. It's down to 63 now. If I get cold, I'll turn it up. I like to ice skate too. Well, I grew up ice skating, so I can ice skate. Last time misdemeanor says last time I went roller skating, I broke my tailbone for real. Actually, I thought I had broke my tailbone. That's how hard I fell on my butt. Like I just like I couldn't get back up. My husband was going circles, and I'm like, can you help me up? Because I couldn't get back up because you know how they are. But that I know it hurts. Like I didn't break my tailbone, but I know it. I freaking hurt when I fell. So I'm debating whether I'm even going to go, you know, attempt to roller skate because I don't want to fall again. That was like an experience. Hi, Jane, who didn't have a wrench here. Oh, I just explained that I had so many wrenches in here that I took a bunch of wrenches, and it was I had no hard feelings. It was just like I had so many from the other day. Believe me, if those like trolls start coming in, I'll start handing out wrenches like nobody's business. But for now, I mean, it's pretty calm. Like yesterday was really calm, and on the most part, I mean, my this chat is pretty calm. It's going to be 80 today. Oh, she must be in Arizona or California somewhere. I see a sea of blue. Well, that's what I did. Like I gave wrenches to the people that come in here a lot. So, you know, but I didn't want anybody to get like a hard like think that I like was mad at them or whatever. Yeah, Kathy, my husband is insanely good at skating, and here looks like her is 12. And yes, Carla, I fell just like that. And oh my God, it hurt so bad. And yeah, and my husband was skating in circles. He was just like going, you know, hi, Kat. How are you this morning, honey? Nice to see you. Yeah, so he was skating around, and I was on my flat on my butt trying to get up, and of course I was slipping because of the skates. And I was like, "You think you can help me up?" Like, and then I held onto the side railing and got my way back and just sat down. So I'm not even 100% sure that I'm even going to go. Like I'm debating, but maybe I'll go and see if I can. I'll hang on to the side and do the whole thing. Jennifer, I'm so happy to see you. Thanks for coming in this morning. I don't know if she can hear me. Sometimes she's at work and she just sees a chat she doesn't hear. I know it's dark. Why is it so dark all the time? I don't like. That doesn't even make sense. Hang on, guys. I'm going to see if I can adjust this. I'm going to put the light on brighter. Is that better? Is that better, guys? I don't think it is, but oh, Lord. Yeah, how is your dad doing? Jane the Teach. Are you devastated that you can't have Aaron Carter's baby? Hi, Amanda. Jennifer says, Heidi, he is doing so good. He might even get to go home today. Oh, that's wonderful news. That's great, Jennifer. That's scary when, when you get the flu, because I know I don't know if any of you have all had the flu like really bad. I was literally in bed for a week. I mean, I could not eat. I was just that sick. That's why I get flu shots now. I just don't mess around with that flu. Yeah, it is great news, Jennifer. I'm so happy for you. You need to make a public statement? Okay, go for it. I will read it out loud. Or are you? My dad had a flu shot. Yeah, I know some people do get the flu after a flu shot. Okay, anyway. I know some people because when I had gotten sick with the flu, I had a flu shot, but I still get them. But this time I got one and I didn't get it, so thank God. Knock on wood that I don't get it. No flu shots here. And my next door neighbor got one too and got sick with the flu. And he said he was never so sick in all his life. I've had a flu shot, shingles shot, um, you know. Good morning, TB, by the way. Kat says I got the swine flu bug when it hit years ago. Honestly, thought I was a goner. It was horrible. And that's when I got sick with the flu. Like I was freaking sick, like so sick. I didn't end up in the hospital, but I was a week laid up in bed. A week. I could not, I got up literally just like to bathe and then right back in bed. Jennifer Lynn says, I just need to say TB is an amazing, selfless woman. I don't think it's a secret that I'm struggling in every way right now. She happens to live close and gave me a ride home from work yesterday because my car is still getting fixed. Oh, TB, you're sweet. What a sweetheart. Geez, Jennifer Lynn, if we lived closer, I'd give you my car to use. Seriously, I would. Did anyone see the video of a little boy with dwarfism being bullied in school? He wants to kill himself. His mom posted it on Facebook. It's just heartbreaking to watch. No, I haven't, Gina. That is horrible. TB is going to yell at me for drawing attention to her. Well, anybody, on the most part, people that come in here are pretty nice, beautiful people. 8 members of my family all got a flu shot, all caught the flu. Uber is $23 one way for me. Jennifer, if you were closer to me, I would let you use my car. I seriously would until your car was fixed. It's not a great car. It's a 2013 Kia Soul, but it runs. Good morning, Sue. She is Heidi. She is unreal. I could go on and on about her. I'm so glad she and I got to meet. And does she live in your city, Jennifer? You don't have to say, I know where it is. This year, flu shot didn't cover all the flus. This year's flu shots didn't cover all the flus. Well, is that here? I don't understand a lot about this coronavirus, but is it like the flu or TB says Jennifer Lynn told you love anytime. I know TB, but it is so out of your way. That's when you get people that are just selfless and good people. Thank you, TB, for doing that for Jennifer Lynn. She deserves it. I'm telling you, and Jennifer Lynn, you are an amazing person too. When you went to bat for me and you know whose chat, I was amazed. I like mad respect for you, girl. Mad respect, because I know you were getting jumped on. And I love you to death for doing that. I just thought you were amazing. He lives about 35 minutes from my house, but 20 from work. She really went out of her way for me yesterday. That's amazing. Donna Marie says, people think I am mean and angry because of my comments. Lost in translation, I've decided. I've seen it happen to you, Carla. Yeah, and sometimes, and here's the thing about comments and typing in a chat. Sometimes you can type in a chat and you think something is funny, but after you've typed it out, it doesn't come out like it doesn't come out like you meant it in your head, thinking that it was funny. It gets me some quiet time. She absolutely deserves so much. She's an amazing person and a really great friend. Also, I'm not ashamed to say I'm struggling financially, and the second Brian found out, send me some money from PayPal. All my money is going towards fixing my car. Oh, Jennifer, that's amazing. See, Brian, here's the thing about Brian. Brian gets a lot of flack about being a horrible person. And I think, like, deep down, sometimes way deep down, he can be an amazing person. Yes, he was. Yes, he was, absolutely. And kudos to him for doing that, Jennifer. I heard that the coronavirus is meant, I heard that too somewhere, Bluebird. Good karma on you, Jennifer Lynn. Good karma on her because she's an amazing person. And you know what? Jennifer Lynn and I started out kind of rocky, but I love her to death. I really think she's amazing. And you guys need to get to know her because where's Trisha been? She's been taking a break because of all that's been going on. She just doesn't want to be she doesn't want to be, how do I put it without pissing people off by saying anything? Her and I both have gotten, like, I know you guys, most of you know that we've gotten a lot of, like, backlash and hatefulness. It just got to be too much for her. You know, God, here, that's better. I still go on in the morning and have my whatever, my morning coffee with you guys. That's not going to change. Nobody's going to run me off, but she needed a break, and I completely support her and, her taking a break. She doesn't want to type in any chats or, she just wants a break. And Jennifer Lynn says, and I have to say, TB is also hilarious and needs to be sasshole more often. I like TB. I've always liked TB. And the most part, the people that come in here are freaking amazing, amazing people. Like, amazing. Like, I have the best sub. And I don't, because that sounds cold. I have the best friends that come in here. That's why I changed my name to Carla and Friends, because you guys are my friends. To me, I come on in the morning and it's like I'm coming on and I'm talking to my friends. We're just having coffee at the local. Oh, sassy asshole. Okay. Because I didn't know if you meant asshole. I was like, that doesn't sound right. Okay. Trisha reminds me of my fun cousin. She loves you fierce and fights you fierce. Yes, she does. I understand that. Tell her if you talk to her, Carla, I said hello. I will, Cumberson. Hi, Ben. How are you today, Ben? I'm some kind of hole. Um, she's just staying out, out of YouTube, like out of the YouTube drama, because it's just been too much lately. And, we're staying away from, and I am too, I'm staying away from all the hatefulness and the toxic people. I'm just cleansing. myself of toxic people. And, you know, but I mean, if I watch all the hate that went down about me, if I and Stephanie Brown was right about that. If you watch it, it will drive you crazy. So I don't. Good morning, Bernie. Hello to my fellow nobodies. Yeah. No, we're bottom feeders, I thought. We're the bottom feeders of YouTube, which is kind of rude to say, but whatever. Oh my God, you should see the woman in person, that woman in person. Holy shit, jaw dropping. Who are we talking about, Bluebird? What woman? Jennifer Lynn is beautiful too. I'm so glad you cammed up the other day, Jennifer Lynn, in Molly's, because you showed everybody how beautiful you really are. I don't know if that post is still up with your picture on it, but you showed people who you really are. And I have mad respect for you. Bernie, Jennifer Lynn says, Bernie, is it your time to bottom feed also? Anybody that comes in here is a bottom feeder. Oh, well, I love my bottom feeders. I would never say that. I love my friends. Who is stunning? The drama is draining. I was so exhausted myself. Had to take a day or two just to regroup. So I get how tired Trisha is. Yeah. And the thing is, when you watch it, which I haven't been doing lately, it does something to your self-esteem. It just, it's like you hear people like calling you names and putting down your looks, and it just drains you. So you just stop watching. You just, cut yourself off from that and those kind of people. Yeah, she is beautiful. I think she's beautiful. Okay, have a great live stream. Yeah, Ben, go ahead. Goodbye. Yeah, and she had no makeup on. She just went up there au natural. And that's what I respect about Molly too. Molly don't freaking give a shit. She'll go on like in her pajamas in the morning, no makeup, her hair up in a clip or a ponytail or whatever she puts in her hair, and no makeup, and she don't give a shit. There was a troll account of you on Wendy V's Jennifer. It had no subscribers and it wasn't a picture I remembered. Yeah, that was like so pathetic of people to do that. Jennifer, there's a troll account of me too. Like that they cloned my account. And uh, it's just so stupid. People don't have anything better to do. Yeah, um I stopped watching my haters months ago. People tell me stuff though. Yeah, that's the thing is, and I don't even want to hear about those people. They're they're not important to me. Like Stephanie Brown says, you know who you are. You know what you've done. Don't worry about them. They will eventually go away. So, I don't. I haven't been. Have not been watching, have not, worried about anything negative. Better not hear of you being shitty about Jennifer Lynn. I love her too, Gingerlocks Mom. I'm hoping my kids' school basketball goes to state championship this year again because she and I could link up. I wish you'd come to Pittsburgh, Jennifer. I'd take you out to lunch. Seriously. If you ever make it here, you better make sure you tell me because we can meet. Yeah, she is. And she gave me some advice. She said she thought I was drunk because I was like losing it. I really was. I was like, getting like stressed out about all this garbage. And now it's like rolling off me. I don't watch it. So if I don't see it, what you don't see doesn't hurt you. They can say whatever they want. They're going to have people that believe them. Whatever. It's whatever it is. You know. Uh, yeah, she is. I was kind of like wondering what was going on because I wasn't like in the loop about what everybody had been talking about. So, good morning, Sabrina. That's a pretty name. I like that name. My favorite name that comes in here though is Reese with Witherspoon. With her spoon. I just think that's so clever. I haven't had to travel for work lately. Otherwise, I usually am in area more often. Well, Jennifer, if you ever are here, I will take you out to lunch. Definitely take you out to lunch. So definitely. Or dinner, whatever you want. Road trip. Oh yeah, TB. Why don't you guys take a road trip? That would be so cool. Meet TB and Jennifer Lynn. I haven't had to travel for work lately. Otherwise, I usually am in the area more often. Well, we'll definitely hook up one of these days. Told you, Carla, laugh and kill the trolls with humor and don't reply to anyone hard to do. But yeah, hard to do, but when you can do it. Yeah. And see, what I've been doing when I'm not on YouTube is either watching people that have positive messages or, are positive, or I'm going into Discord and talking to my friends in Discord. So, you know, Life Rewinded says, told you, Carla, laugh and kill the trolls and the humor and don't reply to anyone hard to do. Oh, I just read that. I'll come to Ireland, Carla. I'll take you to lunch. Oh, I would love to. That would be fun. I have family in the UK. I have an aunt and a cousin, a couple of cousins, because she married someone from my uncle married a woman from Great Britain. And Carla, I'm a huge Steelers fan and didn't know that that's where you were. Yeah, well, I'm not. My husband is, but I don't watch football. I watch more hockey than football. Oh, that's my bucket list to go to he used to have season tickets to the Steelers game. And there's no way I'd sit in the cold at a Steelers game. I'm sorry. It's cold here sometimes. I'm not far from New York City. Well, we're going up north this weekend, so but I'm pretty far. I think Pittsburgh is pretty far from New York City. I'm a hockey girl too. Yeah, I just find it fast paced. Like I know football is too, but I understand hockey more than football. I really don't. I never watched football, so I don't really understand it. Like there. Like it goes light and then let's stay light. I know there. I'm trying to get it to stay light because it's so dark. Well, gotta go. Kiddo needing me, fever back up to, oh goodness. Are you taking them to the doctor? Text me later, love. I'll be there this afternoon if you need me. Everyone, hope you have a great day. Much love. You too, TB. What a wonderful lady. What a wonderful woman. I hope she starts feeling better soon. Yeah, me too. Sending out prayers for your daughter. God, I had to put my thing all the way down to get the light to come in. I know you guys got to see my ugly face, but it was so dark before. Um, so let's see. Yeah, we all hope that your little one gets better. She tested positive for the flu, so been home for sick for all week. I hate how they test you for the flu too. They stick that thing up your nose all the way down to the end. Oh God. They tested me for the flu. Hush, Carla, ugly my ass. Well, I am. I am. I know. We're all going to be thinking about you, TB, and your daughter, your little girl. Now I can't read it at all. I can't read anything over there, but it's a little darker. It was bugging me that it was so dark. My 28-year-old son en route home from hospital. He had a big toenail removed. Ooh, ouch. Ow, that sounds painful. That sounds so painful. Why? What happened? Bernie, what happened? Oh, oh, oh my goodness. Oh, so sorry. I hope he's doing okay. It sends chills down my spine. I know. Oh, it sounds like so painful. Like I've ripped my nail, like, to the quick before, and I know how hard, I mean, how much that hurts. My 6-year-old son has a cold and chest infection, ingrown toenail. Oh, ingrown toenails. Poor little guy. Oh. My grandson had brain surgery when he was 8 months old. So I know how horrible it is when little ones are going through some horrible stuff. Gots to go, make me coffee. I must be crazy coming on without a cup. Oh, I have a cup, but it's getting cold again. Jennifer Lynn says, Bernie Duran, the way my big toenail beds are shaped, I got ingrown all the time. Finally had the procedure that eliminates them forever. Best thing I ever did, but it's not fun. I don't know. I'm. It's still numb, so he says it doesn't hurt. Little guy. Oh, I feel so. I get like I could never be a nurse because I get sympathy pains when I hear someone going through pain. I could never be a nurse. That would be the worst profession for me. Um, Jennifer says they use the same nerve block for toes, stuff that they do when they amputate. I heard that once. Oh my God. Oh my God. God, God. Need to get you a tumble, Carla. Keeps the coffee hot for hours. I have one, but I don't know. I just never think about using it. The shot's too numb. You are the worst part of the ingrown toenail procedure. That's just like when you're getting your teeth fixed. The needle is the worst part. That big ass needle that comes in and you know it's gonna hurt. Y'all are making my toes curl. Not in a good way. I'm sorry, Mandy. Yeah, that is kind of like oh my God, I don't know how we got on that subject. Ingrown toenails. Oh well. Shall we change the subject to something a little less gross? We won't talk about the movie I saw yesterday because that was seriously the weirdest freaking movie I've ever seen in my life. They sent him home with no painkillers. Oh my goodness. Well, how old is he? Bernie, how old is he? Ingrown toenails are a bottom feeder kind of topic. Yeah, they are. They are. But we're bottom feeders. Remember that, Jennifer? We're the bottom feeders of YouTube. How would we say that? We're the foit, foit, bottom feeders of YouTube. Foit. We're not the boy, we're the foit. I might coin that phrase for us. Subject matter, my fault. He is 28 years old. Oh, okay, okay. Still, uh, still, they should have given him some painkillers because I think that's like pretty, ouch, pretty scary. Like, you know, to not have painkillers for when the, when the pain wears off. I definitely think that I would demand painkillers. When I got my tooth pulled, I had like really strong painkillers for that, and I got a bruise. I mean, where they pulled my tooth, it bruised because they had to take it out in 3 pieces, and uh, it bruised. Like the outside of my cheek was bruised. So we could tell horror stories about the dentist. No, let's not even go there. I have to go back again. I don't want to hear all your horror stories about dentists. Um, Mandy C says, I remember my brother had an ingrown so bad from playing sports that it started coming out to the side of his face. Fuck, would you soak with blood? Oh, God. You guys are really freaking getting to me this morning. Hi, Dog Fox. How are you this morning? I'm not sure who you are, but good morning. You said hello again, so I'm saying hello. Obviously, I've said hello to you before. I just had an ingrown toenail removed. Once the nail is gone, the pain is gone. Do they remove the whole nail? Do they have to remove the whole nail though? Doing well, ingrown toenails. I don't know how we got on that subject. Oh yeah, Bernie's son had his toenail removed, so we got onto that subject, and everybody's got stories about we're the beefoit, the bottom feeders of YouTube. I'm coining that phrase. I'm patenting that phrase. Jane the Teach says, no, they didn't remove my entire nail because I came in soon. Okay. Well, I always go for mani pedis, so I guess that helps. I haven't gone for a manicure in a long time because I just don't like the feeling of those nails. I just don't like when when you scratch and you can't feel like you scratch an itch. But I do go for pedicures. No, they didn't remove my entire nail because I came in soon. Oh, I just read that. What the hell's wrong with me? I'm gonna have to use this, like, put the screen down because it shows like it's lighter. I know it shows my ugly face, but that's okay. I slammed my finger shut in the truck door once, split my fingernail in half, and ripped the skin down to where I could see the end of my nail. It grew back thicker and is still split. Oh my God, Mandy, ouch. I'm sitting here dying that we are still talking about this. You know what, Jennifer? This is the thing about going on in the morning is we never know. Good morning, Lennox. We never know what we're going to be talking about from day to day. It's always different. Sometimes, Ingrown toenail sufferers. Have you? I toyed. Oit. I soit. I bet there is a I bet you, yeah, actually there is a community where, uh, um, uh, not a community. I don't know if it's a community, but there's videos about people like with disgusting toenails. It's really, really freaking disgusting. I came about a video. I came by a video by accident when I was watching one of those pimple popper videos. A thing came up on the side about really gross toenails, and I couldn't watch it because it was that gross. What did I just come back to? We were talking about ingrown toenails because we all still drunk from the night before. I'm sorry, guys. If I offended anybody, I apologize. Some good stuff, Heidi. We're talking about freaking disgusting toenails and ingrown toenails. There is like videos about people with really disgusting toenails that go and get them like, manicured and stuff. And I mean, talk about like yellow, black, scummy looking. I mean, they're really gross. I could never watch. I can watch pimple popping videos, but I can't watch those toenail ones. No. I know some people can't watch the pimple popping videos, but I started watching them and I got freaking addicted to watching the stupid things. I don't know why. I would love to get hold of some of those faces and just pop those pimples. Just go to town. The thing about all the gross stuff out there, it reminds me to be grateful I don't have that. Have you seen people that have those severe cases of fungal infection in their neck? That's what I came across. Like, that's what I came across is those videos, like, with those, like, that I couldn't watch. Toenail discriminator. Good morning, Kim A. Oh, I'm sorry, Kim A. You came up in time for, like, our grossest, like, discussion at yet. Ingrown toenails and fungus toenails. Ingrown, yeah, yeah, they are. I've never had to have an ingrown toenail removed, but on the most part, feet are pretty ugly if you really look at people's feet. But I mean, some people have nice. I've been told I have nice feet, but who knows? I have 5 kids. I've seen and heard it all. Kim, thank you for coming in today, Kim. I was so happy to see you yesterday. Like, hadn't seen you in a while, and I thought you like didn't like me anymore. And I was like, oh, I miss Kim. Because you used to come in, you're an OG. You used to come in when I would have like 10 people in here. So, yeah, I was happy that you came in. I have some super swampers. They could pass as hands. I use them to pick things up sometimes. Mandy, stop. Oh, Clancy says, I guess it's hard to switch from the conversation to food. Oh my God. I don't want to know. No, I don't think I'm going to switch to food. I can't do feet unless it's baby feet. If it's adult feet, keep those things away from me. I don't like I won't let my husband touch me with his feet. Like I can't stand someone to touch me with their feet. Like I get really grossed out. The feet are not my thing. Kim A says, I know I've been busy with work and I remember you saying that you had a funeral yesterday. I came home and took a nap. It was a long, hard day. I had a headache from hell. Sorry about your friend that Kim had a friend that died at 41 years old. I'm sorry about that, Kim. I hope it, really, Gingerlocks Mom, you missed the greatest subject of all, ingrown toenails. Oh, we're grossing everybody out here this morning. Wow, fetishes, I guess. Well, some people do have foot fetishes, but I'm just not a foot person. I just don't. I, I'm sorry. I just can't get into that whole feet thing. It grosses me out. Yeah, Yeah, Kim May had a funeral yesterday, and so young, 41 years old is so young. Yeah, if my feet weren't so ugly, I would totally do it. Oh, Jennifer, I don't believe that. You say you're ugly too, and you're beautiful. So stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Jennifer's really actually stunning. So everybody in here is beautiful, except for me. And I'm the one who cams up all the time. I'm the ugly one. I love my hubby, but I'm not kissing his face. So, ooh, some people even suck people's toes. Like, can you imagine sucking someone's toes? There's no freaking way I would ever do that. Oh, I'm just thinking about makes me want to gag. So sorry for your loss, Kim, says Donna Marie. There is a YouTube creator I watch who did an entire video about seeing feet pics. It is hilarious. You aren't ugly, Carla. Well, whatever. I cam up. So nobody, you know what? If anybody makes fun of my looks, I cam up every day. So like nobody can do that. Like I don't really care what people think about my looks. It's like not important to me. Yeah, I bet it would be, but I'm just thinking about those people that will like have foot fetishes and suck people's toes. Just the thoughts of that makes me want to freaking woof my cookies. I sucked my I sucked my ex-husband's toes once. That makes me think of that movie, Don't Be a Menace to Society while drinking your juice in the hood. Look up the toe sucking thing. Oh, now I'm gonna have to do that. And I'll probably get grossed out. That's oh Kim, when I think about losing my mom, I try to switch to celebrating life. That's the only way to get through it. Oh, Clancy. Yeah, Kim A. Still think I was still I was so happy that you came in here, Kim. Sad to hear about your friend, but oh, you will, Carla, but it's hilarious. Yeah, I will. I'll go watch it. But yeah, that's the thing is like it was when I did that, like when the toe fungus videos came up on YouTube, I was like grossed out. I was thinking to myself, just imagine those people that with feet fetishes, what they, sucking those toes. Oh, it's probably really gross. Some people have super ugly feet too. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. No, I'm sorry, Jennifer. I thought you were. Why did I think Jennifer was a moderator? I thought she was. Yeah, 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 yeah. And absolutely, Jennifer. I'm sorry about that. I thought you were. Um, yeah, you can. Yeah, I want to see that because I'll go back and find it. Actually, I should like actually let's see. Yeah, whatever. Seriously, I love this girl. She is hilarious. All her videos are funny. That's the thing we have to do more of here on YouTube. Here, that's why I'm liking Molly Golightly more and more and more and more and more and more and more every day because she's funny. I'm starting to watch like more funny people and positive people. I posted it in there, Carla, for you. Okay. Can you? Okay. I did that. Seriously, I love this girl. She is hilarious. I just read that because I'm like stupid, getting mixed up. Anybody want to come up on panel? while I get myself a coffee? Anybody? Going once, going twice. And here's what we're gonna do, like, once a week, we're gonna have, like, a friend day. I don't like to say subscriber, but we're gonna have a friend day, and whoever wants to come up on panel and talk about whatever of their day. People take my videos the wrong way, I think. I'm not trying to be mean when I do them. I'm just trying to point out how ridiculous people can be in a humorous way. Like me, Jennifer. I will in 5 minutes. Okay, Gingerlocks. Thank you. Anybody else? I can have more than one. I can have 6 people on my panel. So anybody else want to come up? So that's what I thought. I will be right back. I have a couple questions I need to ask my boss this morning. Okay, Jennifer. Um, so what do you guys think about that? Like have a day once a week where we just come up, people come up and just talk about their day or whatever. The best was the cruise video. Hi, Mario. Did I say hello to you, Mario? Okay, Carla, I have some work to do. I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Okay, Cam. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate that. I really do. This has been such a nice day today, like such a calm day. I was so happy that you guys like that it's just been calm in here and happy and we're just having fun. Mario, that launched my channel, the original one, back when I still didn't know what I was doing editing. You're really good, Jennifer. If I ever want a video done, I'm going to Jennifer. Mario, no, you have the flu. Oh, yeah. You have the flu? Mary, do you have the flu? Oh, you poor thing. I absolutely know how that feels. I absolutely know how that feels. It's just terrible. Like, strain B. Yeah, when I was sick with the flu, I was laid up in bed for I'm seriously, I was literally getting out of bed to bathe, brush my teeth, and then I would go back and I couldn't eat. I was living off ginger ale and dry toast. Nothing would stay down. I was just that sick. I thought if I died, I would feel better. That's the only way I'm going to ever feel better then. If you need anything, just call me, Mary, Gingerlocks Mom. And she is like such a sweetheart. Gingerlocks Mom is like the nicest lady ever. Haven't let the girls come home. Haven't seen them since Tuesday. Oh, that sucks, Mary. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm just reading comments, guys. I'm not trying to be rude. This is just a nice day, though, today. I'm like really enjoying this chat with you all. So calm. I get flustered when it gets like crazy in here. You can't, you don't get a chance. Like here's the thing is when it goes by too fast, you don't get a chance to really talk to people or read comments or I'm gonna go grab my laptop. Okay, hon. I'll be praying for you, Mary. Yeah, let's all pray for Mary because she's got the flu and that sucks. I know how much that sucks. It's just horrible. So Calm is good. You are doing good, Carla. Yeah, after this last, I say over a week, I needed a chat like this where it's just nice and calm and nobody's fighting and nobody's like, getting upset. And I'm not myself. I'm talking about myself getting all, you know, flustered. Good morning. Praying for all that are affected by this flu and the coronavirus too. I mean, there's so many people affected by that. And thank you. We only have one life. I like that name. I really do like that name. We only have one life. That is such a words to live by, you know? We only have one life. Is Trisha taking a break? Yes, she is. She's like, she's getting. Here's the thing. Okay, I come on every morning and it's coffee and we talk and that, but Trisha's been like defending me ferociously, and she's been taking a lot of hits on my behalf, which I feel bad about because, it's not fair. And she just needed a break. She just needed a break. So yeah, she needed a break. So she's just staying off for a while and just concentrating on her family and doing um, whatever she needs to do for herself. We only have one life says, I came up with my name after my daughter was killed. Oh my God, I am so sorry. We only have one life. That is got to be my worst nightmare in my life, is to lose either my children or my grandchildren. I can't imagine if I could even go on. I really don't. Yeah, yeah. I'm glad she is taking a break because sometimes this stuff can be overwhelming. Like, I know people say, oh, just ignore it. Just like people send you stuff on the daily, and I get stuff sent to me all the time. Yeah, big hearts to one life to live. We only have one life, because that is just heartbreaking. Breaks are good, and sometimes we all get to the point where breaks are needed, and that's the thing. And you know, on the daily almost, I get these screenshots and things, and go see this and go see what they're saying about you here, or go see what they've done to you there. And I just don't want to anymore. It's just too much. It gets overwhelming, you know. It gets overwhelming. And so asking people, I'm actually begging people, please don't show me all this stuff, because I don't want to see it. It hurts. Whether like to admit it or not, it hurts to see this garbage about yourself. Um, yeah, breaks are good. And we still talk, but behind the scenes, not on YouTube, not in a public way, but in a private way. And that's the way we want it. So there you go. So that's where Trisha's been. She's like just taking a break and just being everything that she needs to do, for doing everything she needs to do for her own peace of mind. The threats, sometimes the threats get to be too much, and then, like I do, go out there and make a video, and then we end up regretting it, because then you've acknowledged the negativity, and you have to stop. At some point, you have to stop and just say, okay, hang on. I can barely see the stuff. Yeah. I'm still getting to know this laptop. There you go, Gingerlocks. Mario said she just texted you back, Gingerlocks. But she's coming up on panel, so soon as she's up here, I'm going to let her take over for a little bit because I have to get myself a hot coffee. I'm just reading your comments, guys, so I'm not trying to be rude. I love Gingerlocks Mom. Gingerlocks Mom and I, have been friends for I'm probably gonna say like, I don't know, about a year. We only have one life says I made videos exposing some creator last year and had to stop due to the stress it caused me. I understand completely. We only have one life. I understand completely how toxic it can be. Hi.
Oh, I'm really close up.
Oh my, look at me. You can see all my flaws.
Well,
I'm gonna
see,
go
I just grabbed my coffee,
I'm
so
gonna
you got
go
to go
make a
grab
coffee.
yours.
I'm gonna go make a coffee real
Do you
quick.
like my cup?
Oh, I love it.
It's Wendy Williams.
Oh, I love
I
it.
know. I love Wendy Williams.
I do
I watch her.
too.
Hmm.
I'm gonna just go get a coffee.
Okay. I got the chat in front of me, which I normally never do, so that's good.
Okay.
Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing? I had a procedure yesterday. So far, so good. I just hate when they can't find a vein, but they found a vein. I never drank coffee in my life, and my four girls are coffee addicts. I at least have to have like a cup or two in the morning. And because of this injection that I got yesterday, it gets me like really hot for like a day. And I like last night, I could not get comfortable whatsoever, because like with these shots, it like seriously, you almost feel like I guess this is what menopause feels like. I could only assume. Okay, I'm back. My boss is happy guy today. That's always a good thing. When your boss is in a good mood, everybody's in a good mood. Sometimes they'll let you out early. You just never know. We only have one life. Hey to you too. Hey, as I was camming up, I heard what Carla was saying, and very sorry to hear about that. Let me see. My son is home now, foot up. His little brother is looking after him. There is a 22-year age gap between my boys. Wow. It's so cut cute. I think he meant to say it's so cute to watch my little one look after his big brother. That is cute. That is cute. Did you go to show did I go to her show? Yes, and I'm planning on going hopefully next month. A friend of mine is coming into town, so I think that's what I'm going to do with her is take her to Wendy Williams if I get the tickets. Did
That'd
you
be
get your,
cool.
did you get your coffee?
Yes. Yes, my good old Keurig that I showed you how to fix.
Exactly. This is my last coffee too, so I'm like savoring it.
So what was yesterday all about with your procedure? What was that for?
Um, I get pain like with my ankylosing spondylitis. My
Uh-huh.
spine will become concrete. So when I got a stimulator put into my back,
Uh-huh.
the first time they had it done, I got a staph infection. So that was no good
Oh God, that's
whatsoever.
not good.
Second time they did it, I had it done at Jefferson Hospital in Philadelphia. Went great, but the battery wasn't working the way it was. It was too deep down for it to get charged because they implant the battery in your body. So when they plant the battery in your body and you can't charge it, they got to go back in and fix it to a place where it was being charged. So now I have it in the lower part of my back to charge it. Um, so with my veins, because my veins are so awful, they're like, that's it. You need to get a port. And they're like,
Right.
oh, you got a stimulator. And if you get an infection, it will infect that and it'll infect your spine.
Oh my God.
So I can't get a port. And so I just pray that they find a vein. And they tried a couple of times. And the woman's like, wow, you are hard. I always tell them, I'm a difficult stick. Most of the people at the surgical center know that I'm a difficult stick. So then after a couple of times, they just waited for the anesthesiologist. Even she couldn't find something. And I said, look, I know these aren't the best veins to go into right here. And normally I'm like, no way. But I'm like, this one vein, I think you might be successful. And she was.
It's pretty
So
bad when you know more than the doctors
I know my
know.
body. I know
Yeah,
my body.
exactly, exactly.
And
Well, they had
when,
to put my PICC line in here because they couldn't find a vein in.
yeah, I had a PICC line
And
when
it's
I
like,
was pregnant. When
yeah,
I was pregnant
so
with both my kids, I had a PICC line
and the
because I
and
couldn't
the
keep
and the
food in.
nurses couldn't do it. They had to call the doctor up to do it because they just couldn't do it because I have
Uh,
bad veins.
Saying
Some people have good veins.
I'm in the hospital, and they're like, we're gonna just have to wait. And I'm like, I was having an endoscopy done when I was in the hospital, and I'm like, and my thing completely blew, and it always
Oh,
hurts when it blows. Sometimes it hurts, sometimes it doesn't, but it depends on how much fluid gets retained in your hand or something. And
oh,
I when it I was getting ready for my endoscopy, I'm like, I still don't have an IV in. I'm like, what are you going to do? Because I'm not doing an endoscopy awake. They're like, no, no, no. They're like, you have anesthesiologists over there. I think even the anesthesiologist failed 3 times before he finally just went in the wrist and got it because he's like, this is quick. Like, this is for just your propofol.
well, Clancy says coffee restricts your veins. I don't know about that.
I
No.
I drink a lot of water, and I'm just a big water drinker. So everyone's like, "Do you drink enough water?" I'm like, I overdrink water, and I literally have no makeup on as well. My hair's not brushed, so I don't
You look
normally look
fine.
like this.
Someone just said on here, oh, she always looks, I think one life, we only have one life said she always looks adorable.
Who, me?
Gingerlocks Mom looks always, yeah, he said it up there, I think.
Thanks.
Um,
But I don't think so.
yeah. He said you always look adorable, and you do. You always look good.
Oh my
I don't
god,
care if
this
you
is
don't have
this is
makeup on
rolled
or
out
you
of
have
bed.
makeup on. You just always look cute.
This is rolled out of bed. Got the kids off to school, and I was watching you. So, like
I'm like
I
everybody's
even had my
guilty.
St. Patty's leggings on.
Oh, wow. Those are cute. Oh, that's right. St. Patrick's Day is coming up.
Oh yeah,
My anniversary is coming out March 8th. Yours is
mine's March
coming up
18th.
March 18th.
We got
Just the,
married. We had a St. Patrick's Day weekend wedding.
did you have a St. Patrick's Day wedding?
Mm-hmm.
Did
We
you
really did.
really?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Seriously,
Oh my
bagpipes
God.
at the church. We walked down to bagpipes. We came back to bagpipes.
Oh, that's so
Um,
cool.
we had Irish dancers at our wedding.
Wow. Is your husband Irish?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay.
Not as
Okay.
Irish as I am, but he's Irish.
Okay, so you're both Irish. Okay, that's
Hmm.
cool. That's
Yeah.
cool.
So I mean, it was. We were just talking about this the other day. When we had when we had our wedding, it was 4 days of partying, because the first day everybody was coming in. That turned out to be a party. Then the next day was the rehearsal dinner. That
Right.
turned out to be a huge party. But I'm like, I gotta cut it.
Those Irish know how to party.
Have you ever been to an Irish funeral? They party at
Never,
Irish.
never.
Oh,
They
that's every
party
funeral
too.
I go
They
to.
they party at a funeral too.
Oh
My
yeah.
God.
Oh yeah. This sounds completely terrible, but this is how it kind of goes. So a friend of mine lost her husband in August. He was 47, massive heart attack.
Oh my, yeah, I
Uh,
remember you telling me about
right.
that.
There's two of them that I have. But this guy
Right,
happened. This happened in August, and he was friends with our family. My mom's like best friends with his mom, and so
right.
he was kind of like a brother. So it kind of sucked. But I was going somewhere with this. Where was I saying? In the
Parties.
Oh
The
yes, the
Irish and
funeral, the
parties.
funeral. So
The
we go to the
funeral.
funeral, and I always, when it's something young and I know I'm going to be devastated, I get like such a disgusting, sick feeling to my stomach.
All right.
And yeah, getting through the funeral and all that was hard, but we all had a ball afterwards at the luncheon.
Wow.
Absolutely, yeah, that's how it goes. And even the wife, like we were.
But then you know what they say? That's a good thing. Celebrate the life of the person,
Well, that's the
not a
one
bad
thing
thing.
that we knew. We knew that Brian would never, ever, wouldn't have it any other way. Like, and that's why we kept doing it, because we are like, if we were all sitting here crying, and he'd probably strike lightning down if he could.
Buy one. We only have one life. I'm
Oh,
just trying to. I'm listening to you, but I'm reading some
gotcha, gotcha, gotcha,
comments. I'm
gotcha,
not trying to
gotcha.
be rude or anything,
You're not
but
rude, please.
oh, I'm trying not to be.
I understand what it's like to
I'm
maneuver
thinking
here.
today has been such a nice, like, chill day. We've been talking about like such weird things this morning,
Like
ingrown
I said,
toenails.
I am so glad I wasn't here for that conversation.
Oh my God. I was like, people were talking about getting toenails removed and stuff. And I'm like,
Mario, my reception was at King's. You know that place, I'm sure. I'm sure you know that
Or does
place.
she live near you?
Yeah, she lives near me.
Mm,
Me and Mario
okay.
we go real life. We're real
Oh,
life
do you?
friends.
Oh, you go real life.
We go real life.
Oh, okay. And
That's why I
Jennifer
was so
Lynn,
shocked to hear she's got the flu. I'm like, anything she needs, call me. I'll be over. I'll help her.
and Jennifer Lynn was telling me because her car is in the shop that TB that comes in here in the morning went to her work and picked her up and took her home yesterday, which I think
Aww,
is like
it's
so sweet.
amazing. Like, it's
I mean,
amazing to
you
see
meet,
how kind
I
some
know you
people
meet
are.
rotten people on here sometimes, but there are
More
so
kind.
many people that are kind
There's
and
more
giving
kind than
love.
rotten. And
I think so too. I think the rotten, like, or the kind people outnumber the rotten people. And the thing
for
is, just
sure.
stay, just back away from that, the negativity and the toxic
I try to
people.
say,
And
and you know me, I try to stay away from toxic. But
oh, I know.
when
I know
it
you do.
comes to my friends or
Right.
people who I consider friends,
Hmm.
that's where I'll get upset, and that's why I'll
Yeah.
be on for so long because I get so upset about it. But once somebody starts trashing somebody, I'm like, I'm out. I
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
The negativity, like, and I mean, I think everybody realizes that I'm friendly with Marissa. I've always been
Right.
friendly with Marissa. I have my
Hmm.
child talk to her for life coaching because of her what do you call it? Her type 1. Because we did have a psychiatrist, and the
Hmm.
psychiatrist sucked. He was awful. And
Right.
so I just knew she was a life coach, and I knew she had this outgoing personality. I didn't know her yet. This was
Hmm.
last December, early last December.
I think you told me, yeah,
And
you told me
I'm like, what's
you
going on?
had
So
met her, but you had met her for lunch or something.
that was
Like,
after. This was after the fact I
okay.
called her about it. And
Okay.
we spoke on the phone. She's like, let's meet. And we did. And she met me and my daughter, and my daughter loves her.
Hmm.
And I just, I get it. People either love her or they hate her, but I just don't get it because I can see what a good person she is behind the scenes and not behind the scenes. And yeah, I mean,
I'm
when
so
people start dragging you, some people get defensive and they're going to drag back. Just,
and the thing is, I have tried not to drag back. I just like
yeah.
defended myself, and you
And
just get tired of defending yourself over and over. No matter what I say, people are going to believe whatever they want to believe. I can't keep doing it because it
exactly.
takes us it's taking a piece of my soul. You know what I
It
mean? Like
does.
it does. It just takes, and I've tried to, and I've tried it, and it doesn't. That's why I'm telling people: do not send me those screenshots. Do not tell me this one's talking trash
I,
about you
I
because
don't do that.
don't want
I
to know.
try not to do that unless it's sneaky or something and nobody else
Yeah,
caught it. I'll be like, what
right.
is this? But
Yeah,
other than that, like, I try not to be that person because so many people do come to you and go, look who's talking this stuff, look who's talking that stuff. I don't,
yeah. And the
it's
thing is,
just,
it's
for me, it's negativity and it does play on my body. It does. And
well,
I gotta really kind of take care of myself. I really do.
exactly, and it doesn't do me any good. It's and this is what I for the last week have had to deal with over and over again, seeing screenshot after screenshot, and then going into chats and watching what the chat's saying about me
Mm-hmm.
almost hurt me, like because people that you thought you knew or were friends, uh, and like going along with all this stuff, and I'm thinking I can't do this anymore. And Stephanie gave me good advice. She said, just don't. You know who you are. You know people who know who you are,
Mm-hmm.
and
That's
that's all
true.
you have to
That's
concentrate on.
true.
Don't worry about defending yourself every other day. Like,
That's
but
true.
I felt like when people lie about you, it's so hard.
Especially when people put terms to your name that is so low and you know it's not you, like calling
Yeah,
somebody a racist when they're not. Like, that's like
yeah.
the worst thing you can be called right now in
Hmm.
our society. And
Right.
most of the people who've been called racist, I'm like, they're not a racist. Like,
Well, and I got so much flack for having Brian on my
oh,
panel because
please.
he had been
If they,
accused.
I know he has, and I was one. I was not a fan of his. I even said this to his face. I said I was a fan of yours. Oh, I haven't been a fan. I wasn't a fan of yours. Like, we're going back to
Right,
last December, and then
right.
I would say like around April or May, I noticed a change in him. And I
Yeah.
started
And I
watching.
think he has changed a lot. Like,
Compared to what he used to be. Oh yeah,
oh, yeah.
he
And then even
agrees.
when he was on my panel and Trisha, not Trish was on my panel, that was one of the funnest streams we ever had. That we just laughed and joked. And I had told him, like, Brian, I don't agree with everything you do, but I really don't believe that you're a racist. And I think it sucked. And people kept saying that he
Just
was a
for
racist.
saying that. You'll
And
get
I
shit just for
felt
saying that.
that he had a right to defend himself. And I got a lot of flack for that because like people were saying, "Well, good show, you're supporting a racist," and I'm like, whatever. I just deleted
I
those
don't think
negative.
I am. No. I go, I don't think I
No,
am.
I would not support a racist. So, but I thought he
Exactly.
had a right to defend himself, and he did. And then I think I had him up again on my panel, and we just had the best fun stream. So,
Hmm.
know,
He's
but you're
he's
going to get flack.
really, when you get to know him, he's quite a nice person. He really is, and he won't, unless you bring his name into a negative and you bring your name out of his mouth. Brian's this or Brian's that. He gets defensive.
Yeah.
And
And like, what I didn't like, and I told him that too, was him calling people names. And I said, Brian, we don't have to, but he loses, like, that's the thing that, I told him, I said, when you start calling names, it's like, I know it's frustrating, and I know exactly how he feels because I was that frustrated that I would
I know,
felt
I
like
know.
going on and just spewing
I,
out every name in the book. But
oh, I
I
get it.
understand him.
I know that there's times I've held my tongue when I've wanted
Hi,
to
little
just lash
Kelly.
out, and I just like, nope, I got it. I with my two daughters, and I'm really trying as to keep them out of drama at school. I
Hi, Kate
have to be,
Smalls.
hey, K Smalls, hey, little Kelly. I have to keep them out of drama. I have to show as a, you know,
An example.
as example.
No.
So that's kind of why I do what I do. But I'm not a person who likes to trash people. Like it's just not who I am. Even
Well, and
though
and that's
there
the
are
thing.
people.
I'm not either. But I felt like I kept having to go up and defend myself over and over and over, and it just wasn't. You know, and then I thought to myself, it's not working. I mean, they're still going to say what they say, and I'm not going to be able to, the people who believe them are going to believe them no matter what I say. So,
Carla,
hi, AJ,
anybody who
Audrey.
sits and watches you for about 10 minutes will find out who you are.
Exactly. And really, I didn't want all this stuff.
Nobody
When
really
you
does.
get all this attention on you, it sucks big time. I know people are
I
saying,
agree.
"Oh, you're YouTube famous now." This is not
It's not the
fun.
way I wanted
Oh,
to do it.
nope, nope,
I didn't
nope.
want to be like up all night
And to
stressed
be honest,
out.
and you were coming in my chats when they were really small. We had a lot of fun. I mean, when there was only like 10 people in here. So, it's all not always about numbers and stuff. It's about talk. Like, look, we were talking about freaking ingrown toenails this morning. Like you never know what subject is going to come up in the morning.
You don't.
I never have a plan of what I'm going to talk about. It just, whatever comes up, I'm talking in the chat and, I try
See,
anyway.
I'm like a walking TMZ. So I like covering stuff like that because I watch
Go
all
for
the
it.
TMZ stuff. 90 Day Fiance, even though I know TLC is so false when it comes to writing their reality shows because I was on one and I know how false it can
Let's
be.
see. K Smalls.
What did Case Moss say?
Sorry. It seems like a lot of people have freaking ingrown toenails. It's
I
like such a
had
weird subject.
I was at a concert and a girl jumped on
Hi,
my big
Lily.
toenail.
You what?
She jumped on my big toenail
Oh
at a
God.
concert. My toenail has never been the same. I don't think it's
I broke my toe. Like I was going up the stairs with laundry and I slipped and I broke my big toe, and my toenail on my big toe has never been the same. It just it hasn't. It's like
mm-hmm.
so gross. I have to cover it with nail polish to make it look better.
I try to keep my nails always done on my toes, but I never do these because if I'm washing and stuff, it comes right off.
Yeah.
So I just don't even bother it.
What reality show were you on, Gingerlocks Mom?
I'll tell you because nobody can find the episode. If
I
somebody can
can't
find
either.
the episode,
I would love to find it. I looked
I,
for
I
it
kind
too.
of would too. This was 2002, so I would kind of like to find it too. I only watched it once, and I was so pissed because they angled it, and they angled it because they liked him more than they liked me. And we had deals, like me and the guy had deals, and he broke every one of them. And the funny thing is after it was all recorded, he still tried to ask me out. I'm like, no. And so now I see, when I watched it, he totally was like, oh, she talks too much. I know that. You don't have to tell the world that. I know that, but
Well, we're on
it
YouTube
was
now.
called A Dating Story. And I went out. He was apparently a singer of a band. He was probably half the height as I was. They put him like it got bad because he was a really short guy. No, no, not that it's just I'm not into short guys. I like guys who are taller than me.
How did you
Um,
get picked to go on that show, anyways? Did you apply?
Me and my friend applied together, and we both got called in. And I said, "We're both going to do this." She says, "Yes," and she backed out. I
I
was like,
wish I could.
"That's
I have looked for that show because I looked and looked and looked and could never find it.
yep."
Oh,
Yep.
Kay Small says she bets she can find it.
If
So,
you can
Kay
find,
Smalls, if you find it, please email me the link to
let
it.
me know first,
And
please.
let Gingerlocks Mom know first. I always want to call you Goldilocks
That's
Mom.
okay.
I
You call me
always, I,
whatever.
I always
A lot
like
of people
that
do.
mixed up. And then you email me afterwards because I won't put it or any, or,
I've had a
or
couple of people
anything.
are like, I can find it. They haven't. I've called
I
TLC. They
tried.
don't
I
have it.
tried. They can't find it.
They don't have it. That's
Well,
why,
it's
like,
got
I'm
to
like,
be out there somewhere.
that's what
Like
I thought. But
everything.
the name, my name and his name is on there. Like, if you look for the list, but there's no video because it was
Hmm.
2002,
No,
and
but
that's
there's stuff
that
from.
was a life. That was 2 lifetimes ago. 2 lifetimes ago.
Yeah.
But
So, how long after did you meet your husband?
I met Jason in 2004.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So this was
That's the year I was
2001 or two.
married. I was married in 2000.
I was married in 2006.
Oh,
So I was 2 years behind you getting
so
married.
like I'm celebrating my 15th anniversary this year. So,
Oh, congratulations. We're 14.
oh, 14. Well, then I'm celebrating my 16th.
Then you're celebrating your 16th.
I thought it was a 15th. I'm
Isn't
so
it?
bad with
Well, think
freaking
about it. If
dates.
it's 2020,
Exactly. It's 16. Last year was my 15th. Why did I say that's bad?
that's okay. I
That's
thought this
bad.
was going to
Women,
be our 15. And my husband's like, no, it's 14.
yeah,
Oh,
your husband is very good looking.
whose is?
Yours,
Mine?
very, very, very handsome man.
He doesn't think
He
so.
is. He
He's
is.
cute. He's cute again,
You are too. You're such a cute little couple.
Oh,
Like,
God.
my anniversary is 3/1. It'll be 35 years.
Oh,
Melanie.
congratulations.
Wow. See, we got a lot of March anniversaries here.
And again, see,
Really.
we went to St. Lucia for our um, honeymoon. But we were smart. We waited until 2 days after the wedding and not the day after because we knew how exhausted we would be. Still didn't help
Right.
none. We the first night we were in our the first night we were down there. We slept until 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Wow.
We were like, holy crap, we were tired. we missed breakfast. Darn it. Because they had so like we went to a sandals. So
And your kids are so cute. Your
thank
kids, your
you.
daughters, they are like mini me's.
And they
One of them is.
And they
The other
love
one
the
doesn't
stuff that
really
you
look.
crocheted for them. They love that.
Oh, do they really? Oh, I'm
Mm-hmm.
so glad.
They do. I
I'm
wear
so
my hat
glad.
all the time.
Promise me you won't cut it up.
I don't do that. I don't do that. It's not something I do. I'm
I
like,
know. I
like this is a
know. I
beautiful
know.
hat. I'm not cutting it up.
I know. And you wore it one time when you were doing a
Many,
live.
many, more than once.
Yeah.
I've worn it a few
So
times.
yeah.
I love the green one that you
And I'm
got me.
like, yeah, you wear that. And you were telling me that was too small. And I'm like, it stretches.
Mm-hmm.
They do. They stretch quite a bit.
Okay, Smalls, you're so full of it.
Yeah, you are. You are. You've got like natural beauty, which is like I'm so fucking jealous. Oh, sorry. I said the F word. Someone asked me yesterday, don't say the F word. And I
That's why I
did
laugh and I'm like, you're like, I'm going to be real good.
it. But you are. Thank you for coming in today, Kay Smalls.
Uh,
I'm honored. I watched your video. I think she put a video out yesterday.
oh,
It
I
was
watch all
cool.
her videos.
Yeah, yeah. It's very inspirational.
I watch all her
Melanie
videos. I
G.
like
Yeah.
her. I like
Yeah,
her a
I do
lot.
too. And you know, here's the thing. I haven't gotten to know a lot of people like from and I hate to say this from this other side,
I know
you
what you
know,
mean.
and I'm just getting to know a lot of people and I'm
Good
just
people.
finding such good people, delightful people, funny people, witty people. So,
And I
yeah.
think there's good on some of the other side. It's just that I think there's a lot of things fed to different people, and they believe what they want to believe. So that's all it comes down to.
And yeah, and that's the thing. And I'm finding Molly Golightly so freaking funny. That woman is hilarious.
She's hilarious, and that's why she does
Like,
so well.
yeah.
That was the one thing that attracted me to. I'm like, this girl's promoting a business, doing a YouTube channel, and getting money. I'm like, what a smart marketing tactic! I thought. I saw.
And she don't care. She'll go on, no makeup, hair like all, up in a clip, and she's natural and she still looks good. That she just don't care. She's just like, I am who I am. And that's
Kind of the
that's
same
the
way.
way
I
to
feel the
be.
same way. I'm like,
That
if you
you
don't like
are.
me, oh well, because
Oh, not me.
once
I have to like at least put a little fit on,
I normally do, and honest to God, I've been taking beauty tips from Ems, and
Hi, Lucky Loo.
her beauty tips have helped me greatly with makeup. I was the worst.
Ems
I'm
is
not an
another
artist.
one. Ems is another one that does really good makeup
She
tips on her.
does.
And
She
she
does
does one
really
side
good.
for younger people and the other side for older people, which I really like that she does.
She's got like, come on, bring
Um,
back makeup Mondays, please.
right. Yeah, so there we go. Another troll.
What's with all the gamers coming in here? Like, who's putting out stuff that you're a gamer?
Somebody dropped my link, I think, in a gaming thing. I don't know. I don't know
Well,
what
I
point.
was in on your live when you were constantly getting people. I'm
Oh
like,
my God.
what the
Do you know how many
hell is
views?
going on?
Gingerlocks Mom, do you know how many views I got on that video, that
I
one
saw,
video?
I saw
5,000, over
1,000.
5,000. And it was just like
And what were we
crazy.
talking about? Like nothing at all that day.
No. And I wasn't trashing anybody. I wasn't like mad about anything.
It
It was
wasn't
just like,
drama related.
like,
And then it
and
was like, hey, and hello, Starlight was in here. She's
yeah,
fast. She's a great moderator. But yeah, like I don't know where they came from and who posted your stuff up and why that happened.
yeah.
But
I think it was maliciously posted. Like, you know
I
what I
will
mean? Like,
literally put that right next to Marissa's Kobe Bryant video, the
oh my
34,000.
God. Yeah. That was
I was in the hospital.
crazy.
I was in the
You know,
hospital. I'm like, oh. I'm like, I gotta help. And I'm like,
and because I didn't really believe if he, because I had heard that he had died. So I didn't really believe. And the first thing I did was I typed out his name. First video that came up was Marissa's. So I went in there and I'm like, 35,000 people.
I
Holy
looked up at one point and I
cow.
went, this isn't real. And my mom and
And it
dad
was
just,
just going and going.
my
I
mom
didn't
and
even have
dad
time to read
were in my
anything.
room and they're like, is this the woman that you always talk about? Like, yeah. They're like, let me see her. My mom's watching her. She's like, and she's just watching her. This is before came to 34,000. She's like, I like her. I like
Yeah.
her. I'm like,
She didn't even get I would have been so frazzled. I was pretty frazzled with what happened the other day. But if at 34,000, she must have been trending. Like because it was the first video that came up. And so, because I
she
knew
was
her,
the
I
first
went into
person to break
hers.
the story, really.
Yeah, right.
Well, especially on YouTube. And then you
Lily
had
says,
all different kinds of people in there at that point.
Lily says, Gingerlocks Mom, I've been watching a lot of skincare videos. I've been using a lot of serums and dry oils, working wonders.
I'm honestly right now I'm focusing like on moisturizing. I never had to do that with
Yeah.
my skin. I have always had kind of like nice skin. I'll give myself that. I've had nice skin for the most of my life. Um, but now it's starting to dry up a little bit more than it normally does. So the whole moisturizing and doing all that kind of stuff. That's all, and I do it in the morning and at night. And I it's all new to me because I never had to do it. But then I look at my pictures like from when I was like in my 30s and I went out with my friends and you would see the picture and my face would be so white from my foundation and powder.
Oh,
I'm
really?
like, I look awful. So now that I'm doing like a bronzer and doing stuff and concealing all this crap under here, um, it looks better. Like it looks way better. And she's
Lily
taught me some.
says aging sucks the big one. You tell me
It
about it.
does. Like I never felt old until I think maybe last year. Like my
Oh,
body
look
always
at
felt
me.
old.
Like I got the what do you call those things in your corner of your eyes and
Crow's feet?
yeah,
You don't have
I got
crow's
oh
feet.
yeah, I do. I hide them. I try to hide them.
No, I have. You know where I have them? Is right around here, around my lips, and I don't know why. I'm like, God, I don't like that look.
But you're not even wearing makeup and look how lovely you look. You
I'm
just look
also, I'm
great.
also, I'm also a step back away, and I got the light
No,
behind me.
you look just as good. So, where I wanted to ask you this, where is Miss Murder from? Is she from Australia?
She is.
So she flew to see you, right? Correct?
She
So
stayed
that
with
must
me.
have been a long flight, like from Australia.
I felt so bad for her because she does suffer with chronic pain as well, and
Hmm.
she was in pain.
Did she
So
stay at your house?
she did stay at my house for a couple days, and then she got because the kids are constantly like here, there, everywhere, and I'm like, you're not going to get much rest here if you want to rest. So she got a Airbnb around here, so I would go back and forth all the time.
Oh,
And
okay.
then the second week that she was here, I ended up in the hospital.
Oh,
Like, I'm
that's
so sorry.
well, that's
Me
not your
too.
fault. I
I
mean,
it I like to say I am a very reliable person, but I cannot trust my own body.
yeah. I remember you being so upset from the hospital, like you were like,
I get
yeah,
that place puts me in a huge depression.
because something was going on in your life at that time, like some kind of thing was going on, and you couldn't. And I just broke my heart to watch you because you
Oh,
were
I'm
just
sorry. I didn't
I
mean to break
can't.
your heart.
Oh well, it broke my heart for you because you were so upset. Like you couldn't do what you wanted to do, and
Still
your
can't.
body doesn't let you do everything you want to do, and
I
it
want to
just
work. That's what I want to do. I
well,
want to
yeah,
work, and I can't work, and that's why I'm on here
right.
because I can't freaking watch TV all day. And if I do cleaning around the house every now and then, but I can't keep bending over. So there's only so much
Mhm.
housework I can do before my back starts to give me problems. And
Exactly.
it's not something that you're going to ever understand unless you see or go with someone who lives through it or you're living through it
Hey,
for
Small
yourself.
says chronic pain sucks. I miss work so bad.
I miss work so bad. And
And there are
that's
so many people that suffer with chronic pain on here that I've seen like on a daily basis that, just suffer. And
and it's
I'm
our age
so
group. It's like the
right,
40s and 50s that are suffering. We're like, what did we
right.
do to suffer like this? Because my parents' friends didn't suffer like this.
I'm so lucky that I have never had that. And the only thing I had was like I told you, a staph infection but no, like, that's the
I just remembered something. I'm so glad I remembered it.
what's that?
Well, it's not the now, but I think I have a massage at 12. I have a
Oh,
2 hour massage at 12.
oh, nice. Is that like does that help the pain?
Yes, it
Oh,
because my back will tighten up like this, the whole back, like
okay.
concrete. So I feel like I'm literally carrying a slab of concrete on my back. It's an effort to keep my shoulders up because it gets so heavy. So when I go to the masseuse and she will work out the kinks everywhere. Now, mind you, it may only help for a day, but it's
Right.
worth it when you are really in pain. And since I just had my medicine, it actually might really help well. So since I got the injection.
Well, I hope it does.
I'm
because
excited now.
yeah,
It's the
that's
little
like
things that excite me.
wonderful.
It's
I've never had a massage, so I don't know.
oh my
Never,
God.
never.
Go get your
What,
first massage.
do they do they,
They do what you ask them to do.
no,
Or
but
what?
do they go to school to learn how to do like they get this?
Yes.
Okay. So where did you just like type, type
Hand
it
and
up?
Stone, Massage Envy.
It's not like a chiropractor or anything, is it?
No, Hand and Stone is like a chain. That's where I go is Hand and Stone.
Oh, okay. I'm
And
gonna have to look it up
I swear to
because I
God,
would like to have one.
our Hand and Stone has got the best masseuses. And for a while there they didn't, but now
Morning,
they.
Casey.
Good morning, Casey. I love
Good
Casey.
morning to anybody that I didn't say
Yeah,
hello
I'm
to. We've
sorry.
been
Yeah, we're
talking
kind of just chit
and
chatting.
yeah,
Sorry.
I'm just
We're
yeah,
looking. I am
yeah. I
watching.
am too. I'm reading. I'm trying to.
See?
I just like, you know. I know. I got mine too.
Do you have a
I'm always.
problem? Do you have a problem watching yourself on video like afterwards?
I don't. I try not to unless I'm looking for a link. I try not to look,
I can't stand
if
watching
I'm
my own
looking for a
self.
link, I don't like looking. I don't like looking at myself. I don't even like looking myself when I'm live, and you can't help it because you're
Oh
looking
yeah,
different.
no, you can't help it. But it's funny because I said to my mom, I'm like, geez, I've since going live and watching myself talk, now I realize how dramatic I sound when I talk.
Even
I'm
like some of the videos where I was like defending myself, I'm like, oh my God. But I don't take anything down. That's one thing I'm not doing. I don't take anything down. Everything I've done, I own. So it's there,
oh, same. I
you
mean,
know.
pretty much the same. I'll keep stuff there unless I know that, like for instance, I have some stuff on private that is meant for just privacy for people
Hmm.
who I know
I
that I'll
have my
make videos
family
for.
stuff on private. Hi,
Right.
German lady.
I like
There's the
her.
difference. Yeah, she's
She's
funny.
funny.
Yeah, she is.
She's really funny.
Yeah, she is. I like her
Um,
too.
Casey, I don't get a deep tissue, and the reason why is my back is so hard. It hurts so much, but
Getting
she
another
does.
coffee.
You go for it. She does use a therapeutic way of helping to release or letting my back like relax. So she does have a special technique. What it is, I don't know. And she also uses Reiki on me. That stuff is kind of cool. I like Reiki. You have a Do you go to a Massage Envy or a? Because I've gone over to Newtown, Mario, and I have tried Massage Envy over there. You know what I think the one on 413. I've tried them, and you get used to some of your masseuses, and I have a masseuse who's extremely popular, and everybody wants to have her, and she's always booked up. So you have to like book her out in advance, which that's what I did, and I completely forgot I had it. And she's great. She works out my muscles, but I can't fall asleep on her because I enjoy the conversation with her too much to like totally go out. But I have a couple of masseuses that I use over there, but definitely this girl Erica, she's my favorite. She's awesome. She's been there for a while. But that's a 12. I'm excited. I completely forgot about it until just now. I'm like, oh yeah, I got that. Unfortunately, with medication and stuff, I have my short-term memory is for crap. That's true. I do have a crappy short-term memory. Gingerlocks Mom, what is wrong with your back? Oh, where can we start, Becky P? Sound like mine. Um, my back will turn into like literally what feels like concrete. It started off in my lower back. From my lower back, when I got the stimulator, I just honestly took one problem and made another problem, which was my upper back. And it's called ankylosing spondylitis. I also have fibromyalgia, osteoarthritis.
Why
Uh,
not, Kay Smalls? She says, remind me never to get on camera on your stream. Why?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, that's fine. No, I didn't say it. They're laughing. So it was a joke, obviously, of some
Oh,
sort.
okay, okay. Oh,
Maybe
I'm
because we don't.
now I'm gonna want her to come on my channel and cam up.
there's a lot of people who just don't show their face. I
Yeah,
totally
and you know what? I
with
respect that.
I do
If you
too.
don't want to, like, nobody should be sitting there chastising you because you don't show your face. Some people just want to stay anonymous. There's nothing wrong with it.
Well,
Like,
I didn't have StreamYards until the summer. That's what I started using StreamYards before most people did, because I had other communities like chronic pain community and stuff that I was involved with, and that's what they used. And now everybody's on it. That's why I have these now, the
right.
headphones, because once you get on with a bunch of people and you don't have headphones, that's why you get all the crackling and stuff.
Oh, is that right? I have
If
earbuds, but I never use them because I've
if
never
it
had
like
to. Like,
for instance, if you were going to get four people and it would start to crackle, if all four people used something with the headphones and microphone, the crackling should be less.
oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. But see, I'm learning things all the time. Like, I, I, I
Well,
just am.
that's what I came in your channel like Blood X. What's Blood X doing here? It's
Well,
like he's a part of another
I've
different
always,
community I'm in.
when I go into his channel, because he's just, I get a kick out of him. I
I do
super
too.
chat him and ask him to say that you didn't have to do
Do
it,
it, but
but
you
so he
did.
got to know me a
Pow.
little bit because I would go in there. So he, I guess, checked out my channel and came in here, and I thought,
He's a networking channel. Like if you want to
yeah, I
network
know.
your channel,
He's one of those ones that helps you build your channel. So yeah.
let's see.
But it
If
was just like we were just chit-chatting and talking about nothing really. So it was cool. Like, and then he saw your name and he goes, Gingerlocks Mom, I know
yeah,
her.
yeah, we know each other very well. I like him a lot. I do. He's funny. He and like I said, he was part of a different community. That's what I looked at here. I'm like, okay, what happened here? And you guys
Jennifer
were
Lynn
just
says we could represent
hey.
Pennsylvania. She
I was born and raised in Philadelphia, so I still represent PA.
Yeah, so I could wear Pittsburgh gear. She could wear PSU gear,
I got my Eagles.
and she could wear her Philadelphia Eagles. We got a whole PA thing going on up here.
Yeah, I'm an Eagles fan
But
throughout the
you
year.
don't just have problems with your back, though. Don't you have problems like in your like stomach and stuff too?
Digestive.
Like, yeah, your
It
digestive.
all comes with autoimmune. I have
So
celiac,
does it relate to everything relate to that or
kinda. The first thing that went wrong with me was the celiac. The people
oh
looked. I was 28 years old. They looked at me and they said, "You can't have beer anymore." I cried.
oh
I
no beer
cried.
ever
No
ever?
beer. Gluten free beer
Oh,
now.
that
They
sucks.
didn't have gluten free beer back then. Gluten free, you didn't even know what the term meant. I'm like, what's gluten? What is that? And they're saying it's some kind of a protein that you find in a wheat. I'm like,
They
huh?
have everything gluten free now. Like if even you go in the grocery store now, there's gluten free everything.
Yeah,
Like
it
there's a
just
whole section of gluten free.
here's my thought on that because I am somebody who struggles with weight.
Right,
So if I don't eat properly, I'll gain weight just automatically.
right,
Even with I can't exercise like I used to, so I have to be strict when it comes to my diet. And it's just I don't know. It's such a pain in the ass because I can't move, I can't go out. I can walk, but it's only for like my back will be the person who tells me or the something that says you got to stop because I
right,
will feel the pain and I can't push my like right foot any further. So it literally it takes up my all the way from the top to bottom. But
right,
there's good days and there's bad days. And there's a lot of days that people will see my good days and they'll be like, there isn't nothing wrong with her. Of course not. And then there's
right.
people who see my bad days like, oh my God, she wasn't like that the other day. No, it
That's what broke my heart that one time that you were like, I just would love to be able to do stuff and my body won't let me. And it's like my heart just hi Pet Rock. Um my heart just broke for you. It's just like,
I'm
oh
not
my
trying to
God.
do that though. I try to be honest. That's all it is because
It
it's
is fine to do that. And you weren't doing it for sympathy. You were
I
letting
don't.
people know how you felt. And it was just heart wrenching. Like it's actually good because there's probably a lot of people that suffer with, chronic pain.
And it's depressing to talk about. That's why I don't like, even though like when I started, I wanted to help out people with chronic pain. And some people have told me I've helped them. Some people said, some people lie, say they die. Um, like Montana Sky.
Oh, God. Let's not even go there.
I laugh at
Jennifer
it
says,
now. Like,
yeah,
really, I'm that naive, man.
I know. Look at me. I cried on camera, for God's sakes, as someone I just talked to. Um, Jennifer says, I have seen many people who are celiac or gluten sensitive say when they do their own sourdough starter and make bread and stuff with that, it doesn't affect them. It's interesting. Our wheat has been so modified over the years, I think it's contributed to people's gluten issues. I have no idea. I never knew what
Apparently,
that was.
apparently, gluten issues you will find more predominant in people who have very fair skin. It has to do from the descent of the Irish, for sure. I was told
Oh,
that by
does
my
it really?
doctor.
Oh my
More,
God.
you will find more Irish people who have
So
it
Irish
than,
know how to party.
and now I
Eat
can't drink beer
bread.
anymore. Like I had
Oh,
friends in high
sorry.
school who knew me, when I was you used to party all the time, and I was doxed myself as I laughed. I almost said my name.
You did that before. You doxed your name one time.
Some
And I
communities
try
know my real
because
name,
I
so I
know
don't
your
care.
name. I know your name. I know
You
your
know my
name. And
name.
I'm always like, do not, do not by accident
It
say
has
her
slipped
name.
out in different communities, so I don't care.
I've
My first
never
name, I don't care.
it's never
My
slipped
first
out of
name is
me.
Peggy, so there you go.
Yeah.
So when I
But
was
I have
Party
always
Peggy,
like watched like really been careful because like, I had
it
an
can
email from
slip.
you, so I knew, and I had to send you an email, those gifts. So,
Yeah, so my first name's Peggy. I mean,
oh,
that's easy. I'm like,
oh
whatever.
boy.
It's out.
Well, at least it wasn't me, and I can't be accused of partially doxing someone. So, yeah.
And it's funny because I've never in this community especially I've never used my real name, but like in blood, like blood, I don't think Blood X knows my real name, but there are some communities that know and they use my real name. I'm like, I hate that, but they got to know my real name because some of them I know outside, and a lot of
Right.
people just call me Ginger because it's easier. And it's we one friend.
And that's what I was telling you earlier. I
I like
sometimes
it.
call you Goldilocks Mom, and then I have to correct myself. I mean Gingerlocks Mom.
It's all
But I
good.
think of Goldilocks and the Three Bears.
And I
And
don't
you're
know
so
how I
cute.
came up with that name. I really don't. I was
I
like,
love it. Jennifer says, I think you showed up in my suggestion friends on Facebook, or are we Facebook friends already? I never get on there much, so I lose track.
oh. I honestly, Facebook now, I find like the videos I like, I'll repost them because they're funny or whatever. Like I just put up one the other day. It wasn't funny, but it was because you didn't expect it to happen. And this woman's like doing the news, and she's like, "It's terrible, it's horrible out here, and the rain's coming down. She's getting hit. You can tell she's like this. Out of nowhere, she just gets slammed with a stop
Oh,
sign
I've
because
seen that one. That is so hilarious. She just like falls over. I use Facebook only for like FaceTiming with my kids. So yeah, I haven't used it in a long. I haven't even gone
Yes,
through.
Mario, that used to be my name in my 20s. Yes.
What's that? Ginger
Party
Lock?
Party Peggy
Party Peggy. Oh, Party Peggy.
or Peggy Sassy.
Well,
I don't
she's
know why I
Irish. She
got
already
that.
told us she's a party animal. So,
I used to be, not anymore, but I used to
can you
be.
drink wine? I know you can't drink beer. Can you drink wine?
I can drink wine, but somehow or another wine's starting not to like me.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I agree. But I love White Claw. I drink White Claw and I like ciders.
Oh, okay.
And I love mixed drinks.
I'm not a big beer drinker, but I like my white wine. I really do.
You
I
know what?
like
One of
white
my
wine.
favorite drinks ever, and honestly, I don't get it anywhere like I get it at the Cheesecake Factory, is a lemon drop martini.
Oh, really? And I like Bloody Marys.
I use
I do like Bloody Marys.
I used Bloody Marys when I had hangovers back in the day.
Did you really?
Hair of the
I
dog.
love them. I love them.
The
I
hair of the
do.
dog.
I think the spicier the better. And then I get heartburn. Then I get heartburn, and I'm
That's
sorry I drank
if
them
I
how I
even
like them.
if I even have a sip. Thankfully, I take like Prevacid and stuff like that because
Right.
the reason why I was in the hospital last time I got sick and then my gastroparesis kicked in, where that literally stops digestion and then you just start throwing up.
Oh, whiskey sours. I used to have those years ago. I like them too, Kay.
What's that?
Whiskey sours. Whiskey
Oh,
sours.
I love whiskey
Those were really
sours.
good.
A couple of years back, my neighbor,
Apple
it was his
teenies are
birthday.
good too. Apple teenies.
We
Have you ever had
drank.
an
Oh
apple
yeah.
teeny? They are really good.
Hmm. But I'll have to say, like, I'm very picky about my mojitos because if you don't go to a place that does it right, they don't taste right.
Right.
Like, you
That's like
have to get a
eating
Cuba Libre. There's a place called Cuba Libre. It's in Atlantic City in Philadelphia. They do. That's the only place I'll buy a mojito. You can. I can have martinis. I can have martinis. I
I'm
love
not
my.
see, I'm not a martini, but my dad used to drink martinis and I used to make him martinis when I
Like,
was a teenager.
I
I
can't
used to make my
drink.
dad's martinis because he loved the way I made them.
I can't drink a Manhattan.
I don't like martinis.
I don't my aunt likes all those bourbon and hardcore with olives martinis. I can't do those. I don't
Jennifer
like
says,
olives.
Jennifer says, after my performance drinking an entire bottle of champagne on my own the other night, I will not be touching any alcohol anytime soon. Oh, Jennifer,
What was it?
that's all right. Hey, we all have our days.
Jennifer, no lie. During Christmas, I went to my cousin's house and we were drinking mimosas. And then I think I switched to wine. Somehow or another, something got somewhere. I threw up all night.
Oh,
I'm like,
and
yep,
don't you ever say when you're throwing up when you get sick from alcohol, you're
I'm
like,
never
I'm
gonna do this
never
again.
drinking again. I
It's
know, I don't
so,
want to feel this way. And you sleep with one leg on the floor
or
because
you sleep
you get
around the
that bed
porcelain
skin.
toilet, or you just keep your head like on the toilet like
Oh
that.
God. Yeah,
Oh, God knows I've had those days. I
yeah.
try not to have them now.
I will never drink again. I swear I've
I
had many days where I said I'm never drinking again. I don't want to ever feel this way.
During the summer, I went to my friend's house. I drank too much wine, and I actually made a video. It's somewhere back in August or July that I was so hungover that I made the video. So if I want to drink again, I go back to that hungover video of why I shouldn't drink. I'm like, at least if I can
Okay,
watch myself
there's a
going,
lesson to learn.
don't do it. That's why I
Don't.
did it.
I'm warning myself not to do it again. Like no, but the thing is, my dad used to make homemade wine when I was a teenager, and one time I snuck a bottle out, and we went to the woods to party, and I projectile vomited
Oh
because
my God, you're
I
like
drank
me.
it down real. I projectile vomited that.
There was this
It was
kid
red wine. It was
there
awful.
was this kid I lived around. His family was Portuguese. I mean, right off the boat, Portuguese. And his family made homemade wine. We
Mm.
drank a 7 Up liter bottle filled with this wine. And I was in 8th grade.
Oh my God. Well,
Yeah.
I was like in ninth grade, I think, when I stole that. And I thought I was like so cool. I'm stealing my dad's wine.
I remember I did not feel cool. Because I was so
Oh
hungover.
my God. I was never so, I think that was the sickest I ever got from drinking because I drank that whole bottle by myself. And homemade wine is like stronger, way
That's what I
stronger
said.
than that.
Yeah, that's I didn't know that
Oh
either.
God, that was horrible.
And I remember because we were over a friend of mine's house, and his father had like food defrosting in the sink, and I wound up throwing up in the sink. I felt bad,
Ugh.
but I was in
But that
eighth
was
grade.
like, oh, that was like, and I don't even still to this day, I don't like red wine
Oh, I love
because it
it.
was red wine. It was horrible. Oh God, I was like,
Now
project.
when I drink red wine now, I get so hot. Like I just get like heat flashes. I'm like, I can't. It gets so hot.
Yeah. Hey Small says, I bought all kinds of alcohol for my birthday 2 years ago and never drank any of it. It all went stale. Damn it. What a waste.
Oh.
What a waste. My husband likes Bloody Marys too, but he drinks beer. He's a beer drinker. He's a
Oh,
big
my
beer.
husband's a beer snob.
Oh, he's a beer drinker. My husband is.
Like if anyone tried to hand him like a Miller Lite or a Bud or anything, he'd be like, ew. He likes like the dark porters and stuff like
Yeah.
that are. That's why I'm
My
like, you buy your beer because I obviously cannot do a good job. I mean,
yeah, my
I
husband.
normally knows what he likes, but
Yeah, my husband. Yeah, he'll drink the odd Bloody Mary. Because every once in a while, if I make one for myself, he'll say, "Can you make me one?" And he'll drink it. But he's a beer drinker. He's a beer drinker,
Jennifer
and he's
Lynn.
so
I was going to say Jennifer Lynn. For me, it all depends on the Shiraz. You can find a really good Shiraz, but Shiraz is not my favorite either. But I'm totally with her on that one.
Jennifer.
Because
You were drinking champagne the other night. What were you celebrating? I always celebrate with champagne.
I don't necessarily say it's celebration. If I want
I don't know.
mimosas, I love mimosas. I could drink them all day.
My daughter makes the best
I love them.
mimosas. She loves
Everyone's
them
like
too.
mimosas. I'm like, I love mimosas. I
When
get so excited.
we went there last year. That's what we had one morning. I can't remember why. It was like some kind of party she was having, and she made a bunch of them in the morning. I'm not a big drinker. Like I don't drink that much anymore because I'm on a lot of medication.
Yeah,
So,
no,
you
neither
know,
do I. I
yeah.
don't drink that
So,
much anymore
you know,
either.
they
I
tell
mean,
me it says do not drink, do not,
but see, when sometimes I get around like my family or people in my family and they're like partying, I start to party and I forget that I cannot handle what they can handle,
yeah.
and then it's like, oh
It sucks
yeah,
though.
I used to be able to hang. I can't hang anymore.
Vodka and Red Bull or cranberry for me, Casey says.
No, I used to do that when I was younger when I worked in radio, and I got in a
Uh,
lot of trouble.
I'm not crazy about that Red Bull. Some people really like it, but I'm not crazy about it.
I can't do energy drinks. They make my heart race.
Yeah.
That's why a nice cup of coffee works for me.
Wasn't celebrating anything. Had a bottle from New Year's Eve. We didn't drink. Okay. I was just wondering if it was like a celebration or something. Um,
I'll just crack open a champagne too, but I have to put orange juice with it.
I
That's
like
just it.
champagne though. That's another drink I
But
like.
after the holidays, like my friend had us over her house for New Year's Eve. I was so not even in the party mood New Year's Eve, and
Oh,
I couldn't
really?
even take a sip of my own champagne at midnight. I'm like, ugh, I can't.
Oh my God.
I enjoyed I had great holidays and I felt good during the holidays. So
That's so nice. That's great.
it wasn't.
Like if you're going to feel good.
I wanted to go to the Eagles game. Not a thought. I'm like, I'm going because they were playing up at the
Is
Giants.
that what you were upset about because you couldn't go to the Eagles
No,
game?
that was the one that I got really upset about was Dave Matthews Band.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's
Hmm.
right.
I'm
Because you
trying to
couldn't
see if I
go.
can make up for it this year, but I gotta. The tickets just went on sale yesterday, and they were so
But you
expensive.
posted a video where you guys were watching the football game and you guys were partying hard. That
We
was
weren't even. No,
so
we weren't
funny.
partying hard. And I know what video you're talking about. I was
You
over
do.
at my best friend Tina's house. That was her daughter, me, and her boyfriend. It was only four of us,
Oh,
and we
really?
were just
It
watching the
looked
game,
like
and
you were having a great big huge party. There was
we
so
were
much noise going on. It was like,
we were
yeah,
screaming. We were like,
I know.
ah!
It's like I'm like, oh boy, would I like to be there because it looks like so much fun.
Well, Mary, that's easy to do. She's a true drink person, and she's done for.
Oh.
Mary said she could outdrink Molly Golightly. I said, I bet you could. She's not a heavy drinker either.
For the
Oh,
record,
we
I
bought Guns
outdrink.
N' Roses tickets. Oh, super jealous. Super jealous. Oh,
Oh, I
that's
like Guns N' Roses.
me too. But see, Axel, you just never know what Axel's going to do, whether he'll show up or not. That's the
Really?
only thing that I would be worried about to go see in Guns N' Roses is whether or not Axel will show up. Because that was always his biggest problem. He did what Axel wanted to do. That's why they didn't weren't successful, like for a long period of time. But is Guns N' Roses everybody? Like, is it Slash and him and all the old people, or is it just
I don't know.
yeah? That's
Hi, Tatum. I'm listening, getting ready for work. Have a good day. Okay, sweetheart. Um, he was on time last year. Okay.
Okay,
Well, that's
that's.
cool.
I was watching Wendy Williams, and she's taking her staff to go see them, but only if you know who they are. If you don't know who they are, you can't take. She's not
Have you
taking
ever
them.
been to her show? I like
Yes,
her show.
I'm
You have?
actually. I
Really?
have. Last year,
Oh,
and I'm
that's
probably
cool.
going in March.
I love her.
hmm It's all I have to do here is hop on the train, and I'm there in less than an hour. So it's easy for me.
Jennifer says, you know what I love during winter? Having a bottle of peppermint schnapps and putting it in hot chocolate. Oh God, that sounds
Ooh, I bet you
good.
that does
That
sound
sounds
good. I never did
so
that.
good. Peppermint
We
patties.
put Bailey's.
Yeah.
My father-in-law makes his own Bailey's, and it's so strong, but it's so good. Yeah.
Um, Mona Holster said she went to see
Show
them.
your mug, Ginger. Show my mug. Where's my mug? Oh, here's my mug.
Oh, the Wendy Williams mug.
My
Yeah.
Wendy Williams mug. Ta-da. Although, see,
That's
hers
a,
is red though. They only had pink you could buy. So I'm like, all right, I'll deal with the pink.
that's a nice big mug too. It looks like a nice big mug. Mine are
I
small. I
like
need to
I
get some
like
bigger
big
mugs.
mugs. Yours looks about as big as mine is.
It's no, it's pretty small.
Okay, hold on.
I might be.
Yeah, it's not off.
It's like maybe.
Maybe a
You
little
know
bit
who has
bigger.
big mugs is Ems. She always has these big ass mugs, and she has all these different mugs. I love watching
Oh,
which mug she's
she
gonna
gets them
drink
from the
out of.
Dollar Tree.
Does she? Oh my God.
There was one I want. I'm like, I love that mug. Where'd you get it? Dollar Tree. Went to the Dollar Tree. Our Dollar Tree
She
didn't have
does.
it.
She goes to the Dollar Tree sometimes and she'll go in her car and show what she got at the Dollar Tree. I love that. I love that. I love that about her. She's so real. Like everybody says, oh, she's so uppity. She's so uppity. She's not uppity at all. She's like everybody else. I don't
She
know what
is.
this,
I've
she,
always liked her. I've
I have
always felt a
too.
connection. And then she was a cheerleader growing up. She works in radio. These are things that's already out
Right.
there.
Yeah. You're like,
We're like, oh my god, we know each other a little bit way too well when we don't even know each other because we both
right.
like the same stuff.
Right.
So that's why I have always enjoyed Ems, and I love her makeup tips, and she's helped me so much with my makeup tips.
Oh my God. K Small says K Small, sorry. K. My brother buys me those huge mugs. One was a toilet bowl.
That's awesome. I
That
want
is
one.
awesome.
I want a
Hi,
toilet
Kimmy
bowl mug.
P has ADD. I love that name.
Hey,
I
Kimmy
just love
P.
saying it. Kimmy P has ADD.
So does this
There's
chick
certain.
right
Did
here.
you see that name that came in my chat? Reese
Without
with
her spoon.
her spoon.
Without her
Oh my!
spoon.
Is it without her spoon? I just thought that was so brilliant. I can't think of.
That's someone who thought about it. Went, isn't
Oh
that pretty
yeah,
funny? That's a great
yeah.
name.
It's just like such a cool name. I can't afford alcohol at the moment. Oh my God, my financial situation because of my damn car is so bleak right now.
Oh, Jennifer Lynn, I hear you. I feel you. I totally get that. We've always had car, even like when we buy a new car, we have car trouble all the time. All the time. It's always costing us, and we're always like, and because I can't work, like my sister called me and she is a prosecuting attorney over in Oregon. And she's
Right.
like, I got a new job. I'm like, you've been a prosecuting attorney for the state for like 20 some odd years. She's like, yeah, well, I got a job at a law firm. Believe it or not, she's getting in with a law firm that deals with internet fraud and stuff like that.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, she's like, hey, I'm doubling my salary. She feels bad because both me and my sister can't work because of the disease. And
Right.
I'm like, I'm like, thank you. Like, she wants to do this because she's going to make money. And if she wants to help, she can. And I'm like, that makes me feel kind of bad. I don't want you to change your job. She's like, no, I want to change my job. She said, and let's face it, she's like, I just kind of won the genetic pool of lottery between you and Beth, who is my sister.
Right.
And she's
Right.
like, so if I can help out, it's not my fault that I got, the best job. I'm
That's
like,
yeah, that's
I got the
nice.
shittiest. My oldest sister got the best. And then there's my middle sister. Hers are pretty crappy as well.
Oh, that's so
hmm
sad.
So yeah, so she's got this new job and she's going to be doing with internet and she's going to be making more money so she can help us out when we need it. And I was like, I put up a video a couple weeks ago that when you don't work, there's also a sense of guilt that comes with it. And I know
Right,
that I have it continuously and I know I need to stop it. But at the same time, it's hard to because
right,
I know what I'm capable of doing, but I
right,
know what my body isn't capable of doing anymore.
right. And you know your body, so yeah, don't feel like that. Jennifer Lynn says it's just extra hard because I'm totally on my own, plus kids, tuition, $550 a month, plus this puts a strain on things.
I'm
Do you
sorry,
have a car
Jen.
payment too, Jennifer?
That's yeah, that's life
Because all
sucking.
those little things add up, especially if you're on your own, you know.
And then I know
Yeah.
my husband feels like he's kind of stuck in his job because if he gets rid of his job and we're still, and I don't have insurance and because I use his insurance as well as disability, so I have like
Mhm.
double insurance and I said, well, the kids wouldn't have any. And with Grace having type 1, we have to have something.
Right.
And he has good benefits, but his pay doesn't match up. But he has good benefits. It's just the way it is.
Oh, that's a great, great saying. I will get through it. Gotta learn to dance in the rain through the storms of life. That's right. I guess,
Who said that? I didn't see that.
Jennifer Lynn.
Oh. Oh, I see it. Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel. I used to be angry and mad about everything that would happen, and then I'm just everything is beyond my control. So
And
I
and
just
and
learned
anger just destroys you. It does.
it
Like
does.
like even me, like in this last week or so, I'm understanding the anger is just not good. It's not a good emotion for you physically or
Negative.
mentally. It's just negative, and if you get away from it, it makes you, gives you a different outlook.
You're
So
like me. I
have
would
I'm
rather
learning. The thing is, I'm learning. I know you guys have all been around, like,
not
for I
really.
guess for a year,
I've been
about
around
a year.
almost a year, almost. But
But
I've been a subscriber way longer.
right. Well, I only went on YouTube last January. That was my first, my first, and then I just made like little tiny short videos, And then when I started going live, then I realized just how much I don't understand the hate. Like I really don't. I just don't understand it. I
I
guess
don't.
maybe,
I understand what you're saying, but if you are in a community and your pay thrives on drama that comes from YouTube, you're gonna create it.
yeah.
That's all it comes down
And
to.
I take ownership of that. I mean, I did. Every time something was said about me, I would clap back. I found it so irritating. Like, when you see lie after lie after lie after lie, I couldn't keep my mouth shut. And everybody was telling me, no, don't say anything. And I'm like, I have to fire up live, and I would,
But
say
see,
something.
it's your channel. You can do what you want.
But
You know what I mean?
but it just exasperated everything. So now I just don't respond to it. I don't watch it, and what I don't know is not going to hurt me. So
That's how I feel. Honestly, when some people are, dragging people who I like and who I care about, I don't. I unsubscribe because I can't watch people just to see what they're going to do next. Because
I can't either. I
I
just
I,
can't. I'm not watching it.
I
It's
can't
just
do it.
too hard. It's too hard to watch that all
But
that.
I understand how you can get sucked in.
It's
It
just like,
it's
oh, that's a lie.
super easy. It's
Oh, that's
super
another
easy to
lie.
get sucked
Oh,
in.
that's another lie. And I thought, no, I didn't do that. And then it just like got the best of me. And then I would just clap back. And I'm just like, no, I can't do this anymore. I just
Because
like not
that's
good
what
for
they
me.
want to react. They want if someone says your
I
name
know.
and you haven't brought it up, they want a reaction of
Yeah.
some sort. Unless you're just talking about someone just to be nice and you bring up their name and you're being nice about it, then that's
Right.
something
Oh,
different.
yeah. And I've tried like not to mention any, and I haven't mentioned any certain names. So
That's all
it's
you
just
can
not,
do. You can
yeah.
control what you do and what you are in control of yourself, but you cannot
Exactly.
control other people.
And Stephanie said, you know who you are. You don't need to defend yourself. Like you
That's
don't,
true.
you know. So that's the route I'm trying to take. It's hard sometimes when people come to you and say, "Oh, they said this about you, they said that about you." I'm like, I don't want to know. Don't want to know. Don't tell me. It's not important. It'll go away. Eventually they'll find somebody else to, you know,
Oh, it's
you
so
know,
funny because we call it in YouTube years. In YouTube years or YouTube time, that's a really long time
yeah.
because 3 months seems like a year.
Oh, I know. I know. I know. But sometimes you just have to just let things, like I'm getting thicker skin. I'm still not there. I'm still not there, and things hurt my feelings. Especially what hurts my feelings is people that, that you were friends with or you thought you were friendly with, and they just kind of turn on you and say horrible
I'm not going to
things.
say that's never, it hasn't happened to me, I would say here, but um, in my, I had a friend and she introduced me to somebody, and I just so happened to run in her to her at a different concert, and I said to my friend, I said, "Oh my God, look who's here!" She's like, "You traitor," and wouldn't speak to me ever again. I'm like, wait, what did I do? This girl's here at the concert, and you're getting mad at me? It didn't make any sense, and so
I know.
she's at my
Case
wedding.
Small, Case Small says people can hear with their ears, but will really listen with their minds and hearts and discern the truth. Carla, you will learn to ignore in due time. Yeah, and I'm still learning. And like I said, I own that I'm not like, I'm not a like what I'm learning now is just do not concentrate on the negative, concentrate on the positive, and the positive and the negative will eventually they'll get tired, you
Not
know.
only that, it's hard sometimes too. It is hard to
It is
ignore,
very hard.
but
Especially when you know that it's a lie about you and you're like, oh, I want to defend myself so
mm-hmm.
bad. And then it's just like, no, you can't because it just creates a tit for tat thing. And
That's
it
what it
doesn't,
is, and that's what it turns
yeah,
into until
yeah.
someone goes, "We got to stop this."
Yeah, someone has to take the first step and stop it, and that's what I've been trying to do. So, like I'm not mentioning anybody's name or anybody's channel or anybody's,
There you go.
and that's it. And I've been going in like fun streams and laughing, like when we went in like Science Girl stream, who's doing that impression. I
She
don't care. People were getting mad about it, but I thought it was hilarious because she was spot on.
But see, like if you think about it, they went into Molly Go Lightly. Everybody was mimicking everybody, even from
I
we
know
need
what
to say the
what
sides.
Science
They were
Girl was
mimicking
getting
Science
in.
Girl.
Yeah, she was getting and Eritrea did a really great job of that Science Girl impression. Like I just was
I
yeah.
can't the way she says live, my love.
But she
That's the only
really
thing.
did it really good. Like it was
It was kind of
you know what?
scary.
That
Yes.
night did was what the doctor ordered because I laughed for the whole thing. Like until I fell asleep, I was like literally laughing. Like,
You need
I
that.
just like I needed that night because it just had been such a stressful couple of days there. It's just like, oh, this is what the doctor ordered.
And it
Yeah,
wasn't,
sometimes
and I look at it this way: she wasn't saying anything bad about her. She was actually making fun of Molly Golightly instead,
yeah, she was.
while she was doing it, which made me laugh even more because it wasn't negatively, but it sounded like her
No,
voice.
no,
You
no,
can't say
no.
it didn't
Oh
sound like
my
her.
God, she did such an
I
amazing.
could
And
never
she did it.
parody somebody's voice like
She did
that.
it for 3 hours ahead before that, and
I can't
it was
imagine what she
because she
was
was.
doing with her throat.
I don't know how she did it, but she like because she said their voices are kind of similar, so she kind of like.
I like Alicia. She's a funny. She's very funny,
And
and I
I'm
enjoy
just
her.
getting to know her too. She's another one that I thought was a horrible person.
Yeah,
That's the
no.
thing is, I thought a lot of these people that I'm learning are just lovely people.
You got
Kay
to find
Smalls
out.
was another one I heard bad things about, and look, and she's lovely. And I've been watching some of her videos, and I think they're great. So
You got to figure out people for yourself. You can't allow
exactly, and
people.
that's what I'm learning is you have to get to know people for yourself. You're going to meet some bad people, but you're going to meet an awful lot of good people, and that's what I'm learning now. So
I agree. I totally agree with that.
yeah, so that's what I've been doing.
With that said, I got to roll because
Oh yeah,
I
and
got to
it's been 2 hours and 30 minutes that I've had you
34
guys like
minutes. Oh my goodness. Look at you going so long.
It's been a long day, so I'm gonna like hop off here, guys. I want to thank you all for supporting me. Thank you, Kate, for coming in here. I appreciate that. I don't know if I've ever seen her in here. Um, Bombay, hi, love, my love. Gingerlocks Mom, thank you for
Oh,
coming up.
thanks for having me.
Yeah,
I
thank
was
you.
I
Yeah, we'll do it again sometimes.
I'm always
And
this
Kate
is what I
Smalls,
do.
I'm gonna have you up on my panel one of these days.
She's like, "Nope."
Bank on it. I've
Like
seen
I
her on
said,
panels.
I came in here. I'm like, Blood X. Like yesterday,
Oh my God,
I'm
yeah.
in my parents' car,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and the things. Thank God my headphones were in.
Yeah, oh, I know. It got a little crazy there for a
It,
while.
it, it, it got it got a little adultish, let's say.
Right. But anyways, guys, thanks for coming in this morning. I appreciate every single person. And thanks, Gingerlocks Mom. I
Thanks.
love you to death.
I love you too,
Um,
sweetie.
oh, I sure will, Blonde. But
And
that's,
Carla,
yeah,
don't take any shit from anybody.
I'm
Okay.
not.
All
I'm
right.
not. I'm just
Bye,
saying,
everybody.
yeah,
Gotta
bye.
gotta run. Bye.
Okay, bye, guys. Thanks for coming in this morning. I really appreciate you all. I love you all. You guys have been awesome. We've had a great stream, a lot of fun. See you. See ya.